definitely going to ruin it.
No,
Anybody do anything fun? I was telling Chuck I did mostly chores.
I replaced my water heater.
Did you? That's cool.
It was less than fun.
I can imagine. They're always a mess too. I found out that my pool sump pump isn't working.
Oh.
Marla was like, "Go check out the sump pump outside." I'm very curious after all the rain we got to see if it's working. Of course, it's filled all the way to the top. The whole pump is underwater. You know, it's so it's I gotta call my pool guy tomorrow, see what's what. Plus, I owe him like $300 too, so it's gonna be an awkward call.
I was gonna pay you this time.
I promise.
How would you like to allow me to owe you even more money?
Exactly. Well, I have half of mine to go. So they put that pump in there, and it barely worked. And Tyus and I had to go out there last summer and sort of fix it because the water sensors weren't working. So it was just like doing all kinds of stuff, or it was either running all the time or not running at all. So, we ended up fixing the water sensors, and it worked for a while. It worked for most of the summer, but it's. Whatever happened to it between then and now, it's toast now. So, but I don't know if I'm going to go with a pool guy or just call a plumber and have him just say, "Can you install a column-sized sump pump in here with a water switch?"
Why don't you just go out there and fix it yourself?
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah, but you can put a webcam up and we'll all backseat drive. Because we don't know how to do it either, but we can certainly tell you how to do it.
As fun as that sounds, I don't know, man. It's gonna work out. I don't feel like I've got some time where I can get a professional in position to fix it properly and get all the water out of there, so it doesn't hurt my pool when we open it up. It's a whole series, a chain of dominoes that need to be knocked over.
We'll knock over dominoes too. We don't care.
Because I want to have a D&D pool party this year. Yeah. So we had to skip it last year. We got to have it again. What's everybody is, all the current unpleasantness is over. You're all invited. We're going to, we'll barbecue some hot dogs and drink a few cold ones and have a cannonball contest.
I like chain of dominance picnics.
There you go. Perfect.
And once everybody has the vaccine, everybody can get together and compare mutations.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the third eye. Right here. I'm going to get some single shot sunglasses to put on my forehead. Like a wraparound.
I kind of want a vestigial tail.
There you go.
Oh, you got to get Wagner.
You got to get it's a Dr. Wagner special. You got to get the one that breaks off if somebody steps on it so you can grow it back.
Okay,
not like a cat tail, like a lizard tail.
Or be like a starfish. So anything that gets cut off will grow back. Maybe even bigger.
I like the way Andrew's thinking.
Okay, we make jokes about that. I had an uncle once. My dad cut off his finger, the last tip of his finger, with a miter saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my uncle saw him, which my uncle's my age, saw him, I don't know, a couple years later, and he asked with a straight face, "That hasn't grown back yet?"
Oh my God.
I was just like, whoa.
I had one.
No, it hasn't.
I cut my finger off this way and it grew back. The entire nail was gone.
No kidding.
A lawnmower. And
let's have a look.
So there must have been some cute. I mean, you can't even see that it was damaged at all. But,
oh yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah,
my nail lost the whole last.
You're a mutant.
Yeah,
you're a mutant.
I'm a lizard.
And Mike, this is someone you're blood related to?
Yeah.
You're a mutant too. It's good that we've got several on the team. So when ultimately the human mutant battle comes up, we'll have an in with the mutants because they'll invariably will win. All right, so good to see you guys. We've got an interesting scenario planned up. So let me just go over what happened last time on B Team. Let me check my notage. So you guys went into the magic school to see if you guys could get at Shealis and maybe make a deal for the case or convince her to give you the case. And so Vordrum knew a guy, and he got named Xander. He got you into the magic school, even though there was like protesters out front and the fences were up and guards everywhere. You guys knocked on the door and were like, Shealis, we need to talk. But you heard a bunch of voices inside. One was a man's voice that said something along the lines of, "I thought this was a closed meeting. You know that what's going on here?" And then a second voice, "Everything's fine. There's no change." You recognize that voice as being Larian, the guy that you had tied up back at the warehouse after the battle with the mercenaries, and that you had let go. You recognize his voice. He came to the door and said, he goes, you could hear him say, "Look, it's probably nothing. There's no change. There's nothing you need to worry about. I'll just get rid of him. The deal isn't changing." And he came over to the door, and from behind the door, you could hear Larian say, "Shealis isn't here. You're going to have to come back some other time. You need to go." And so there was a fair amount of discussion about what might be done to Larian at some future point, which was frankly an interesting.
How many testicles we're going to be getting?
A couple of perception checks determined that it sounded like that it was Larian, a woman's voice whom you assumed was Shealis, and at least one other person, a man's voice that you heard talk. There could have been other people in there, but you're not sure. You guys decided to withdraw, knowing that the case or suspecting that the case had been transferred down to Elftown in Gate Pass, to a place there. So you thought, we know the location. Diogen knows the location. He wants Shealis. Everything else belongs to you guys. So he's like, "I will give you that. Back me up. Stay out of my way while I take her out. And, the case is yours. I don't care about that. He just wants her." So you guys go ahead, agree to that, and head down there. Turns out there's pickets up, right? The elvish, the elves of Elftown are sort of keeping people out of there, trying to keep people safe. You, Wraith and Arendar recognized a couple of people there, and got let through with your party. They were like, "Hey, be careful. There's a lot of crazy out there. After the battle, you got to be careful." So you guys go down there, you get into Elftown, and you basically, Diogen takes you to this place. He's like, "This is the place." It basically has a sign. It's a single building, square, 2-story, no windows, but a sign on the door says "Carpentry Shop." And as far as you can tell, there's no windows. So you can't tell if there's any light on the inside or anything like that. But Diogen's like, "This is the place. We're here." It looks completely locked up. In fact, the main door of the place has a bar on the front, and you suspect a bar on the inside too. Looks like it would pretty hard to get into. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any movement or anything there. Diogen seems absolutely 100% sure that this is the place and that she's in there. Beyond that, you see no evidence to that. You see nothing in there, no evidence in there that you can see that indicates that there's anybody in there. The place looks deserted. Huh?
What time is it again?
It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
So it is dark. I'm going to send Lorelei around and do some recon just to see if there's anybody around.
Okay, what kind of recon? I mean, just fly around the building kind of thing?
Yeah, look at the roof, the roofs around and the windows and adjacent buildings, that kind of thing, just to see if she can see anybody.
Okay, let's go ahead. Well, that's odd. Why don't I go ahead and do this? Yeah, give me a perception check when you get a moment. I'm going to put some, just switched over. You guys can't see. Can you guys see anything? Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
Hello.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Hold on a sec. Why don't we just do that? Can you guys see anything?
No.
All right.
Yeah, black box.
Depends on what you mean by anything.
So good. That's so good.
Yeah, I see black.
How about now?
See everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right.
Wow, look at that. Whoa.
party.
Are you gaming with Colin yet, Mike?
Until we start doing once a week, we do like a family thing, and we started doing that religiously when the COVID thing hit, and I got them to start playing Pathfinder. We got the whole family to play. We were doing the Kingmaker game, the one they actually made the video game about.
Yep.
And then I let them watch a Marvel movie, and then we just got finished basically going through all of them in order. So
Oh my gosh. That.
so they are they like the role-playing games, but once we started the Marvel kind of, yeah, trumped the,
You ever played Mutants and Masterminds? That's a good superhero one.
Yeah, that's a good superhero RPG.
But yeah, they're, like I said, they're playing Pathfinder, and they love it. So, like I said, just not as much as a Marvel movie.
Hard to beat those things.
Well, frickety frack.
Yeah, Cohen's actually in the game. Cohen's playing an orc fighter thief or half orc fighter thief.
Hmm.
He thought it was super cool, and so it can go out on a Hero Forge and build the character with exactly the armor he's got and all the weapons he's carrying and all that kind of stuff. He thought that was super cool, so they all did that.
Unbelievable, this fucking thing. I will never do this shit again. I'll tell you that right now.
Do what?
15 minutes in
Do a
and
pre-bought game.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable, this horse shit. It really is. Because I can't tell where the light is on this thing.
Yeah, do they do dynamic lighting?
Apparently they have a light built into this that I can't find. Assholes.
Yeah, any item that they got in there, like if they put the tables or that.
I have put everything on the thing. Hold on a second. Let me check.
The center column looks like it might be where it's coming from.
No, it's not that.
Because just by the line on the stairs, looks like it's coming from that direction.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not.
a shadow on that center column. There's a shadow too.
That's on the map.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm looking at all kinds of things here and it doesn't think. All right, so Jesus.
Did they put the actual light on the dynamic lighting layer? Usually it's on the token layer, but
Oh, you sneaky fucks. Hold on a second.
We're all
I'll
second
be
level.
damned. Look at those pricks. They did. Sorry. All right. All right. But I'm seriously, I will never buy another one of these. This thing has had no end to problems.
What did Copeland used to call you? A sailor with Tourette's?
Yeah, well, yeah. I feel like curse words were appropriate.
we're meant for
Oh,
you.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm just
so,
reminiscing.
all right. So, but yeah, so I bought that. So for when we first started, there's a pack in Roll20 for this adventure. It has all the maps and that kind of stuff. And I will tell you what, those maps have given me no end to problems. I will never, ever, ever make that mistake again of buying a product for which I have no control and no instructions.
Yeah, that would be kind of rough because it is kind of a little bit more of an art than a science to set these things up. So there's no definite one way and one right and wrong way. So yeah, I could definitely see how they could hide stuff on you.
Oh, they do. That was a good call to look on the map stuff. They had the light things there. They had a couple of light circles that they were doing. Hold on. Oh, you didn't do that, did you?
And plus, now that I figured out how to do dynamic lighting, so everyone only sees what they should see, that just became super cool.
That is cool.
You guys missed it. Playing a game, and I've got dynamic lighting set up so each character only sees what that one character sees. It's not like with Les does the video, and we can see kind of a generic what everyone sees picture. But I had it to where you only saw what your character saw, and there was an ambush around the corner, and it was just so satisfying to hear.
It was good.
One by one, run around the corner and son of a or holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't know what
was crazy
because they couldn't see what everyone could see.
All right, I think we're back in business here. Just pretend you guys didn't see any of that stuff.
See what?
So there is. So first things first. There is at the main door. The barred door is like right here. Can you see that green thing?
Yep.
Really? Yeah.
Bards have to go through their own door.
Yes.
Yes, that's.
Use someone else's door. And they just begin to take things, and then it's just.
But there's a big piece of wood on the outside, and you can see sort of through the well, not really, but you can tell that this is like a levered kind of thing that works. There's also a bar on the other side as well. The doors open inward, so that inside bar is going to be the really problematic one. Lorelei flies up. Did you give a natural 2? So she flies up and around, but doesn't see anyone around in the alleys, and doesn't. There's no windows or anything, and she doesn't hear anything.
1-story building?
A 2-story building
2-story.
with a flat roof.
Are there any
Hello?
handholds? Can I climb it?
Potentially, yeah. There's Lorelei will have also overflew the roof.
Right.
There wasn't any sort of trapdoors or anything in the roof. Only a large chimney on the western side on this side here.
We need to make sure there's no other doors though, because we don't want someone getting out of here without us knowing it.
Don't see any other doors.
How about windows?
No windows at the building at all.
No windows.
None?
None.
Buildings never have windows. Rarely.
That's true.
And
Well, I have dark vision. Shouldn't I be seeing more than this?
I don't know.
The doors are closed.
So Diogen is saying that the chest is inside this building? Is that what he's saying? Or that the meeting is inside this building?
Your dark vision seems to be working, Titus.
Okay.
So he's saying that the case, he's pretty sure that he's sure that this is the place. He's sure of a couple of things. This is the place where the elves that visited Shealis went with the case. And his two, he's set up a couple of, he has a couple of guys watch the place. And as far as he knows, they're still here. He also knows that Shealis is here. So Shealis, after you guys left, got back to the safe house after you left the Cabal school, Diogen returned later that evening, and basically tells you, I've been keeping an eye on things, and Shealis left Cabal's about an hour and a half ago and went down to this carpentry shop. So he's pretty sure. You could tell he's excited. He's been wanting a piece of Shealis for a long time. So he's excited, and he's like, look, the case is there. She's there. This is the place. He's sure of it.
How close are we to the walls?
Well, Lorelei's right up against it. So the walls, yeah, right where everything stops is where the wall starts.
and
No, I mean the walls to get out of the town. Like how close are we to the border, the edge?
Not very close. So Torrent has got she's arranged for to get out. She's got a guy she knows that she told you about. His name is
Oh, so she knows a guy.
she knows a guy.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Erden Minash. So Erden Minash is a former merchant and tailor who sold a lot of like adventuring gear and stuff like that. Torrent doesn't know him personally, but she's made arrangements for he's going to help those guys. He's a staunch Gate Pass guy. He's been a supporter of the Resistance historically, and he's got connections. So he's also been periodically a member of the council, so he's clued in on a lot of stuff. He's the guy that is going to help you guys get out. They got you've laid in and out.
Okay, so we kind of need to get through this door, basically.
Yeah, if there's no other way out, then yeah, I'm good with just our normal amazing tactic of full frontal assault.
Well, let me
Well,
see
and
if I can. I got disabled device. I can try that real quick.
Yeah, so do I. That's what I was going to say. Does disabled device, would that also allow you, assuming these doors aren't like super tight beams, to try and get the bar on the inside released?
Sure.
I got a +6, Chuck. You want me to assist you, or you want to assist
Yeah,
me?
actually, if well, mine's +11. So if you want to,
So yeah, try for an
to
8.
try for an assist, that'd be great.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so
20. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take you a minute. And you're trying. I'm assuming you're trying to be quiet, or you're just bashing it down.
no, I'm trying to be quiet. So we can quietly remove the bar on the outside.
The outside bar is easy you just lift it
Right.
off.
So now, what I'm trying to do is maneuver the bar on the inside off in such a way that I can either lower it to the ground or in some other way open the door as quietly as possible.
Okay.
So trying to do the full-on rogue stuff.
Gotcha.
So I
Okay.
get a +2 for the assist.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. So it's not magical. So 28. Yeah. With your brother's help, you managed to sort of get like a little pry bar in there and sort of lever it up. And there's one thing though. You guys kind of stop right at the edge, and you realize that if you go the way you need to go to get the doors open, that bar is going to fall over and potentially alert people inside.
So that's what I was saying with the, if we're using sort of 2 bars,
Mm-hmm.
once we get it past the catches on the door,
Mm-hmm.
is it possible to push the bars in further to get it on the other side and then quietly lower it to the ground with a 28?
Yeah, that's what the 28's for, is to do.
28's pretty good.
Especially for a second level.
Yeah, for specialized. Yeah, I think so. I think you'll be able to sort of like it's touch and go there for a second, but you guys do get it all the way down to the ground.
And it's Poe and
Yeah,
Frank.
between me and Poe, we're able to
I'm
maneuver
just
this
there to
kill
be
whatever
protection
comes through
once
the
the door
door.
opens.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it's a double door and it opens inward. And now you've got the bars. So what do you want to do? Diogen is behind you guys. He is hot to trot. He's like, let's go get him.
Okay, so
Keep your pants on.
yeah, I'm gonna try to use stealth.
What's our plan?
Wait, I have to put my pants on?
It's an adventurer's rule.
Damn.
Titus, put your pants back on. Come on.
No, you just lose AC if you're free willing it. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to try to use stealth. And
Okay.
I don't know if this really works this way, but part of the stealth is to try to move the door slowly enough that it doesn't get squeaky and creaky, and try to get the door open at least enough so that I can see in.
All right. Let's see. Stealth roll.
Where'd my stealth roll go? There it is.
21. Okay, yeah. So you just kind of like push it a little bit, and that bar. So you've pulled the lifter bars out, and that wooden beam that otherwise would hit it. Sort of like you sort of push it forward and kind of like goes, kind of like opens a little bit. But the door itself is quiet. The hinges are apparently quite well oiled because it doesn't make any sound other than a little bit of scrape across the floor. Very quiet. You peer in, and this is what you see. Okay, and I have a little bit of flavor text for you.
Badgers.
We'll let you give it to us.
It's a 50-foot square room. It's dimly lit, mostly by this fire over here. So there is some light that happens there that you could see. Let me get, and I'll put some light in there since I blasted it earlier. There's a fireplace against the left wall. It fills the building with modest warmth. There are shadows throughout the room, and standing upright are nearly a dozen doors propped up in metal frames, all of them unfinished. Tools hang on the walls, and there are stacks of wood piled beside the fireplace, and there's sawdust all over the place. It looks like the workshop of a carpenter obsessed by doors, frankly. There's a staircase over in the back that leads to a platform, and then another one that's on the platform that leads upward onto the second floor. And there's a couple of these doors that stand on that platform.
Okay. So, and that's everything that I see in here. I don't see anything that seems threatening.
Well, you do see a couple. Well, the first thing you see is there's like a badger sort of lying down and sort of sleeping in front of that fire.
Yeah. See, I didn't hear in the flavor text that there are 2 badger waiting.
Yeah, there's a badger.
That would have been an important part of the flavor text.
So yes, there is a badger there. Hold on, let me get this light in here.
So, wow, as soon as that wakes up, our stealth entrance is going to be over.
Well, the badger has to break this or see or hear or smell or whatever too. So it seems to be sleeping.
It's sleeping. There's another one over there. You can sort of just barely see it over by the other side of the woodpile, sleeping over there. They do seem to be sleeping.
Well, I'm going to try to move. Okay, first of all, I'm going to turn around and let everybody know what I see for those who can't see it. And then I'm going to try to move to here. using
Okay.
stealth and try to stay out of the view. What? Damn it! I'm sorry. It's alt, right? Yes,
Yeah.
there it is. Trying to use stealth and to stay away from the badgers if one of them opens its eye.
All right, give me a perception check.
17.
Another badger over here laying behind that door. That's standing up over there.
Okay. And I've got the two things on either side of me are columns, right?
They're doors. So this carpentry shop seems to specialize in the making of doors. What
Okay.
you're in between is two sort of metal frames, and in the frames are like a wooden door in the process of being made.
Okay.
But they're in metal frames, and there's a bunch of them sort of scattered about. You can sort of see, like, there's one right there. There's one, they're leaning up against the thing. There's a couple over on the platform too. That this looks like a carpentry shop that specializes in the making of doors.
But this provides me some cover because there are in-process doors in either one of them, right?
Yeah. There's a door. There's a door in various stages of creation in all of these racks.
Okay. So then I'm going to move to here. And like I said, I've already told everybody what's in here, so then they can start moving in as they see fit.
Okay, give me another stealth check. The 21 was for opening the door. Let's see another one as you move in. Ooh, is that a natural 1?
It is.
Okay.
But it's still a 14, and
Still
there's
a
no
14.
fumbles on skill checks.
Well, here's the thing: these guys have passive perception. So
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Okay. This one is like.
Which one?
The one over here, not the one by the fire. The fire. Okay. You think that the sound of the fire, the crackling of the logs and stuff, sort of covered your thing, but you sort of bumped into this little door thing, and this one came alive. Now you're not sure if it sees you yet,
right?
But it is definitely waking up, and you can see it sniffing the air.
Okay. Well, I'll have the bow out and arrow ready.
All right. So you sort of step back a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing? So Arendar, you're at the door, so you're standing in the doorway. You can see the badgers over by the fire.
So I'm going to try and stealth in too. I don't know. Would I know that this thing's awake over here?
You don't even know that thing exists.
Oh, so I would. Okay, so.
Well, no, Wraith wouldn't have been able to tell you.
Right.
Let me give you a perception. If it's super high, then I might know. Otherwise, I probably don't. So no, I don't know.
No, you don't know.
In there. That I'm going to stealth in, thinking that these are the only two things there and that everything's going fine.
Okay, 29 stealth. Okay, that's pretty good. We've already got.
That's not my stealth.
That was for Lorelei to do the same thing.
Lorelei is stealthing. Okay, yeah, she's real quiet.
That's my stealth. It was 20.
All right, so okay.
And so,
where do you go?
I'm getting up to right there and looking around.
All right. You look around, this badger is awake and sees you and begins, and it's like, and begins, you know how berries, the badgers come, they're just like, it starts coming towards you.
Do I hear this?
I don't know. You guys are still out on the street.
I would like to try to handle animal.
All right.
If you could handle a bunch of them, that would be great.
I can
don't pet the beavers.
Can I try to stealth in there and handle the one that's awake?
Potentially. All right, so handle animal. I'm looking at this thing. So handle animal. This task involves commanding an animal to perform a task or trick it knows. So this would be. I don't know if handle animal is good because it says you're trained with working with animals and you can teach them tricks and get them to follow simple commands or even domesticate them.
There's something about changing their attitude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't that have something about being able to alter their attitude one
like
level more positive?
Indifferent and indifferent to good or something like that?
Not that I'm seeing.
I think that might be a spell.
Train an animal for a purpose. Rear a wild animal, which means capturing an animal and taming it.
Okay.
I don't know that you can immediately sort of do that.
Okay. I just thought I would check and see.
Yeah, this is about animals that are sort of like companion animals.
Okay.
is what handle animal would be for, like a dog or a baby bear or something like that. I don't know that you can do that. These are guard badgers, so they're immediately kind of coming to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Good point.
What about so Polearm? You step inside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get a lay of the land.
Okay.
One with Lorelei is gonna do the same thing.
And you're so Lorelei is stealthing. What about you?
I don't know that I'm.
A cleric. Stealth isn't going to be a strong suit.
Yeah, I don't really have much
Got no
stealth. So
stealth, yeah.
I give it a shot. 8
All right. Give me a perception check
for Poe or for Lorelei.
for Poe. 16. All right. You stepping inside, hitting the corner, and you see this badger wake up. And it sees you, and it begins heading your way.
Guard badger.
Vandrum and Ono, what about and Titus? You guys are still outside. So Arendar, Wraith, and Polearm have just sort of like gone in the building. What are you guys doing before we roll for initiative?
I'm gonna try the same thing. I have terrible stealth, but I tried the same thing. I got an 18.
On stealth?
Yeah.
All right. So you just step up there next to Wraith. Okay.
Mhm.
You see this badger. It looks like it's focused on Poe. You do not see the other badger, I don't think, from where you are.
Okay.
So it's focused on Poe, even though I'm like half the distance from it and kind of on its
A
way
lot
there.
better stealth, yeah. Yeah, so its perception is 12, so it was enough to see Poe, but it doesn't see you.
Wow. So I'm frozen in place. Like,
It just woke up, so it's
I have
like,
to figure out-
Frozen in play. It's a badger, not a T-Rex.
it could be a T-Rex.
A T-Rex
A small
badger.
one with
it's a
hair.
T-Rex. It's a B-Rex.
Aha, I see what you did there. No, I didn't.
All
actually.
right. If there's room for me to go in, I'm gonna try to stealth in too, just because everybody else is.
Okay.
Can I go to here?
It's the thing to
Sure.
do. It's peer pressure, man. You got to do it.
All right.
What?
here-
Give me a stealth roll.
Yes, sir. One stealth roll coming up. Here comes trouble.
Ooh, now, Arendar, you had just made the claims. He's like, it doesn't see me. Well, you were stealthing pretty hard. Ono, far less so. So, Ono, as you come in, you're trying to stealth, but it's not even remotely. You step in, you see this badger, and the badger immediately goes and begins, moving towards you now.
So Ono's wearing his maracas for shoes right now.
Flip flops.
Tap shoes he's
You
got
know,
on.
The merchant caravan, they traded in all kinds of stuff, including animals. And actually, Ono has handled critters, all kinds of critters. Based on that, can Ono just maybe try a handle animal to lure the badger outside?
Yeah. Well,
If the
It's not really
answer is
that.
no way, then that's cool.
I don't think that skill could be used for that. Now, you could try maybe intimidation of some sort. That would be
Actually, intimidate would probably
might
work.
work.
I mean,
That might work better.
because look, I don't want to punch the badger.
Never thought you'd have to say that out loud, did you?
I mean,
Now I got to tweet more. Hold on a second. I'm still writing the keep your pants on tweet.
I love animals, and I don't want to punch the badger.
Is that a
I'm saying
euphemism?
that.
I heard it causes blindness.
Technically less if it's a taught guard animal, then it would know tricks. So if he's experienced in working with animals that know tricks, then he might actually be able to. Although it's a guard animal, so it's not going to want to listen to anybody. So
Yeah, it's doing its job as
Right,
its job
sure,
is to
sure.
keep us from doing what we're doing.
Worth
Okay.
a try. Worth a try.
Hold on. I don't want to punch a badger.
No, punch the badger, not a badger.
The badger. Okay, got it. Punch the badger.
Get your quotes right.
Got it. All right. Tweeted.
Attribution.
All right. So Titus, what about you? You're the last in line there. Torrent and Diogen are coming up behind you. what are you
I'm
up
going
to?
to use my knowledge badger.
Okay.
Try to determine if these are
Is that something you got skill points in?
friendly and intelligent badgers that can be reasoned with. And
Okay.
You know, like none of them.
Well, so badgers, generally speaking, are not your typical guard animal, but in this case, elves have connections with the Fey world and understand animals, and that you figure that they've been trained.
The
to
dude
be
just
guard
probably off
animals.
the bat. Is probably what
But
happened.
you're right. I mean, I think Gordon makes a good case. These guys probably have trained these to do certain tricks, but they are guard animals. So one of those tricks is going to be don't obey anybody but us.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could theoretically use intimidate, Ono, to try and influence opponent's attitude. So like you could try to intimidate to force an opponent to act friendly towards you.
All right. I don't have a whole lot of intimidate skill, but I'm going to say badger sit.
Okay. So the DC of the check is 10 plus the target's hit dice plus the target's wisdom modifier. And as everyone knows, badgers are very wise. So and hit dice modifiers 1. All right. So go for it. Roll an intimidate check.
Yeah. Okay. So all right, here it comes. I just rolled it.
Okay, 13. All right, so you go badger sit, and the badger, which was moving towards you, is now like it stops, and it's kind of like it doesn't sit, but it has stopped, so it's not moving closer. Now, all right, so Titus, what are you? So beyond the knowledge badger check, which you don't really have any badger specific.
You don't know that. I know a guy.
I know
a guy. Is he here?
And I work for him.
When I was a child running the streets with my urchin friends, I learned the ways of badgers.
The ways of the badger.
I did. So I'm going to use that badger knowledge to cast comprehend languages.
Okay. You want? I don't know that badgers.
Do you have sleep?
Yeah, every night.
No, do you have the spell sleep? Comprehend languages won't work with an animal, but
I do have sleep.
Well, badgers do not speak any languages. You would have to have talk to animals or something like that.
Yeah.
Speak with animals,
But
which is a druid
sleep
spell.
would work.
Not Dr. Doolittle.
Not yet.
I can't imagine.
So I have sleep. What do you want me to do? Put him to sleep?
I wouldn't argue that at all.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if they're aggressive.
I'm looking at a couple of them pretty close. I'm thinking they're not friendly.
Well, they're guard badgers, right? I mean, what if you walked into a warehouse full of Dobermans?
They're not offering me a spot on tea.
Well, and are they American badgers or European badgers?
That's a good question.
Right at the honey badger.
I'm checking for
The
coconuts.
honey badger at least doesn't give a fuck.
No, there's a meme out there that's pretty hysterical based on the pictures. It says European badgers look like they're about to invite you over for a cup of tea and some custard creams at their little cottage in the countryside. American badgers look like they're about to drag you into a back alley and pull a shiv on you to demand money for their meth habit. And if you see a picture of an American badger versus a European badger, you'll get that.
I wish I'd seen a picture.
Google, my friend, Google.
Just don't have the proper names.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't want Google to know I'm searching for badgers.
All right, hold on.
It won't be just Google. It'll be
It's too
everyone.
good to pass up. Hold on a second.
Oh, so Les has to show it to all of us.
There it is. Yeah. Look at those things, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Well,
it's cute.
Well, these are European badgers, but they're also mean too.
No. If they're European, they're inviting us in for tea.
Look at look at this guy. Holy crap. That is a tough looking bat. Well, badgers in general are just tough bastards, aren't they? Aren't they the only ones that can legitimately eat rattlesnakes whenever they want?
I don't know.
Just don't care. They're like immune to rattlesnake venom, so they just attack rattlesnakes and they just bite their heads off and eat them, and they don't care about getting bit. Some craziness like that.
None of you guys have seen the honey badger video that came out a couple of years about.
Mhm, yeah.
You guys, none of you have seen it.
Yeah, I have.
I've seen it.
I saw that.
Honey badger
makes
don't
me laugh.
care.
All right. So
Yeah,
Titus,
but-
are you moving into the building?
Well, do they have rooms for let?
No, they do not.
Well, why would I move into a building that doesn't have rooms for let?
You can stay outside. Diogen is moving towards the doorway. He wants in.
Can I
Torrent
see
is-
the badgers?
Not from where you are. I mean, you could go into the doorway and then you'd be able to see them. But it's getting fairly crowded in there. Everybody's sort of
Well,
moving in.
as long as I'm surrounded where I'm safe, then
Gotcha.
it's all good. And I'm gonna use my knowledge of badger soporifics on
Okay.
this guy. This guy. Why isn't he lighting up? There we go.
There you go.
Dogs, knock it off.
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah. So
All right. So you're going to cast sleep on that badger?
I toss him a lunesta.
Okay.
It actually works on several.
Oh, does it?
It's
Okay.
a range.
Oh, gotcha. I don't have the spells in front of me, and I'm not.
So it's a 10-foot radius burst.
So we can get the 2 by the fireplace.
I'll do that.
Give me a perception check first because I want to know if you can even see that one on the other side of the wood.
All right, let me. Juniper. I'm sorry, your dog just jumped.
It's a badger.
It is. Oh, Juniper. Good. Say hi. Say hi to the nice people.
Hi, Juniper.
Say hi and badger. Let them know. All right. So let's see. Juniper, stop it. I'll let you know my perception in just a moment.
Okay.
Damn it. Where the hell is it?
I guess it wouldn't matter if you're gonna sleep
just tired
bomb
of
this
waiting.
badger. The reality is that that other badger will just get caught in the crossfire. I mean, I don't know if you even
Yeah.
need to be able to see it.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just, I'm going to read them some Faulkner while they chew on some Lunestas or Ambien.
All right. Sleep spell causes a magical slumber on 4 hit dice of creatures. Will negates. Badgers, do they have spell resistance? No, but they
No.
should. That seems wrong. But will save. So will save is +1. So what is the DC on that?
Hang on. I think it's 15.
It's either going to be 14 or 15 for him.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
There's always a quiz. They don't call this Math Finder for nothing.
DC 15. Will negates.
All right, will save. Closest one, the one by the fire.
Sure.
One by the wood, which isn't even awake yet, is now still even
But
deeper
now
sleep.
he's magically slumbered, so us
So
making noise won't wake him up.
So you see this one who was looking at Ono, you see him sort of just go, and then he sort of just kind of like, all right, he lays back down in front of the fire, just almost like he was before, and you hear him start snoring again.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
So they are asleep.
Way down.
What's the color of sleep? Purple is the color of sleep. So they are sleeping. All right, well done. All right, well, so let's go ahead and roll a niche and get this party started.
Okay.
Jesus, I really don't want to hit this thing. All right.
Duck, you didn't click your guy first,
Yeah.
Oh crap.
and that's a
Right.
good roll. So
It doesn't matter.
Juniper.
Do you want to add it in, Les, or you want me to redo it?
It's okay. I can add it in. Hold
actually,
on. Let
you
me.
can redo it, and then you can change the numbers to match what the first one was.
That's true.
That'll
So
work
just
too.
click on your dude, do it again, and then just change the number to what the first one was. If
There
you
we
click
go.
over on your number, you should be able to change it.
Oh, look at that. I can. How awesome. What did I get? 26.
We're all going to end up with 30 initiatives from now on.
Better not. Nuh-uh. All right, hold on. So let me check. I got to check him real quick.
Oh, good Lord.
That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't see very well with the dog on my lap. I thought I rolled a
Dogs
one.
will do that.
That dog looks like trouble too. Okay, hold on on a sec.
Especially the way his head keeps disappearing into the fake background. It's kind of freaky.
She learned that from Mike.
You know who does that too is Doug does that a lot. His head disappears in the background.
That was an example dice roll.
Okay, let's and then Torrent. Let's go ahead and do her just to get her in the thing. She's also got a 14. So, all right, cool. All right, everybody in? Are we missing anybody? Vondram? Are we missing Vondram? Oh, she had to take off for a second.
25.
Where am I?
No, I'm back. 25.
Okay, 25. Holy jeepers!
I'm 18, and I like
Oh,
it.
nice.
That's a deep cut. All right, Titus 18. Anybody else missing? I don't think so. I think we got everybody now. All right, let's sort them. All right, Wraith, you are first. And Gordon, I'm assuming Lorelei goes on post turn.
Yep. Yeah, I don't do a separate for her.
Makes it easier.
All right, right now you've got one live badger who's moving towards Wraith.
None of us see that, I don't think.
I don't think the rest of you guys over in this area do see that. I don't see that. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you will in a minute, but
if I take a 5-foot step to here, do I have unimpeded line of sight, or is there cover?
no, you do.
Okay, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step, and I'm going to fire 2 arrows at the badger.
Okay. Pete the badger.
Because we don't need those stinky.
You got any
that
bone?
That was only 1 arrow, so 12, and the
Okay,
rest of it is unnecessary. I need to fix this macro.
12 is a miss.
Wait a minute, let me double check something.
It spangs off that metal door rack.
No, that's not a mistake. This character only gets 1 attack, so missed.
Unless you've got rapid shot.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay. All right. All right. So you missed. Vondram, you're up. You hear Wraith twang as he moves forward in between those doors. He's shooting at something off to the right.
So I want to get message going. I'm not close to the badgers. So I want to do message, and I can do 2 creatures. So I'm just not sure. Do I have to touch the creatures, or it looks like I can just point at them? I'm reading the spell, and I'm not real sure.
I think if you're within 30 feet.
So any 2 every time, like once the spell's enacted for 10 minutes, any of you that I point at within 120 feet.
So you can whisper messages and receive replies. Those.
Yeah, we all talk to you, and then you can basically be the operator. And
well, yeah. So I mean, you have 1 creature per level.
So
that means that every turn 2 people can talk to me, and I can relay that or gather them.
You choose 2 people when you cast it, and those 2 people you can whisper to back and forth, and I think that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think you get to add more.
Yeah, you can't move. You can't. Once you pick them, you pick them.
Okay. Well, since Poe tends to wander, I'm going to pick Poe.
Okay.
And then Wraith right next to me. So Poe and Wraith.
Okay.
That's it. I got my spear out.
Okay, sounds good. Arendar, you see this badger. You do see the badger coming out of here. And it looks like it's making a move on your.
And that's the only one I see, and I can see these 2 are sleeping because
they're sleeping.
Was obvious because it stood up and then went right back to sleep after Titus cast a spell.
Yep.
So okay, I'm gonna move to right here.
You're just gonna charge it.
Yeah. And
okay.
I'll keep it right there. That way it can't come out.
It's hissing like a crazy thing. 24 is a hit. 10 points of damage on the poor badger. What kind of weapon are you using?
I'm doing power attack with my falcata.
Yike! You bring that heavy-bladed falcata down on this creature just with a slam, and you knock it for a loop. It's like there's blood pouring out of it. You've put a big slash in it, and it backs up, and it's hissing. It's angry and injured now, so you've injured the badger,
which is always a good idea.
Yeah, it's not happy at all. Not at all. Titus, you are up.
Let's see. I guess I can. Looks like I could be able to make out the badger, maybe. The one to the right.
Yeah. Boy, it'd be tough. Give me perception. It's
Okay.
possible.
Let's see. 21.
You see it. Yeah, definitely. Arendar just put a big slash in it too.
Okay. So
And oh no, you saw this as well.
So he's gonna come over and murder me now.
Animal lovers.
I'll see your slash and raise you a splash. Acid splash.
I like the way you think, buddy.
Okay, range touch attack.
What's that?
Get a range touch attack. So roll and then add whatever your dex bonus is to the
All right.
d20.
Let me look that up. Dex bonus is +3. Okay.
So that's a ranged spell attack. So yeah, you gotta hit it. Whatever your spell bonus is. Spell bone. 13 is a hit. That is their exact armor class. Is 13.
Okay.
So the acid hits, does damage. How much damage does it do?
Yeah. So
just do a d6 and just divide it by 2.
okay. I can't count that high.
No one can. It's okay.
3.
3 points. The big splash gets on him. Doesn't kill him. He's still snooting around, but he
Don't
is.
get my verm?
Nope, no verm. That is as unhappy a badger as you've seen, though, Arendar. It is hissing. This acid got in its eye, so a lot of its face is melted. A couple of splashes got in the wound, so it is twitching and trying to get away. It is mad as a hornet, and it's coming after you. Oh no!
Okay. I'm feeling kind of bad about the badgers, but you know,
we won't waste a single part. They'll get all eaten.
oh, all right. Can I maneuver in like 1, 2, 3, and can I strike?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to strike at that badger there. Now I'm using my crane style unarmed strike, so I don't have flurry of blows, but it's just a plain simple.
Just a plain kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I fumbled.
Yeah.
I fumbled.
You fumbled. Ooh, I like it. Roll to confirm the fumble while I get the chart.
Wow.
Ooh, geez, Louise, that is a confirmed fumble. And with Arendar right there, I have a feeling something interesting is about to happen. All right, confirmed fumble. Let's with a natural attack. Ooh, torn muscle. You take 1 point of strength damage.
Damn it. That's what I get for kicking a badger.
Torn muscle. You so Arendar, you see Odo come running over. He tries to kick the badger, hyperextends his leg, and you hear him just go, ah! that really hurt.
Ow. All right. So I'm at -1 strength.
-1 strength.
How long?
Well, until healed.
Until you're healed.
You know,
Yep.
all right, great. Just great.
All right,
Ow.
the wounded
Ow.
badger is going to go into what is called a blood rage. So let's just
Yeah, I
go
don't like
ahead
the sound of that.
and take a look at that. When a creature takes damage in combat on its next turn, it can fly into a rage as a free action. It gets +2 con, +2 strength, -2 AC. It lasts for 1 minute, whatever is shorter. So it gets a bonus to its attacks, and it's going to do a full attack, which is claw bite on Arendar. Who has caused it some real problems. So, and it is making a shload of noise. So let's do claw, bite in that order. 1, claw, 2, bite. Ooh, not much happening there. 18 hit you?
Nope.
Oh, so he's just snapping away, trying to get at you, but can't get at you. In the meantime, another badger comes out of here and charges you from the flank. And just runs over there. It does not get. It tries to bite you. It's not a flank. Boy, I am rolling absolute garbage tonight. Tries to bite you and
Continue
does
to roll
not.
like that. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
All right. Torrent passes. Diogen has a 30-foot thing. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yells out, "Good luck, boys!" 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He is heading for what looks to be a set of stairs over here. So so this part here is a platform. It's about 5 feet up off the ground. There's a little storage area underneath where there's like wood and shit like that. As far as you can tell, there's nothing in there. There's a little set of 5-foot set of stairs that go up onto the platform, and then another set of stairs that go upstairs. But he is used both of his things. You also see him draw out a wand as he's going up there, as he yells, "Good luck, boys!"
Get yourself killed, dude.
Oh, he's like, "I got this." Diogen is nothing if not confident.
Knock yourself out, dude.
Just for future reference, who has healing to fix Diogen when we get upstairs?
And Tort's going to come in. She's going to come right here. So Poe's turn. What do you do?
Let's send Lorelei over here, up in the air.
Okay.
There, just to kind of see. So that's all the badgers we got.
As far as Lorelei can tell, yeah, she doesn't see any under any of these tables or anything like that. This badger's asleep. That badger seemed to be, it was behind this table, so it just came running out from there when he heard the problems.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna move around because I don't trust that badger. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit this guy.
Ooh, Diogen? Oh, the other badger. Okay. I was like,
he'll keep it run by us.
All of my notes just got thrown out the window. It's a free-for-all.
As tempting as that is, Les.
6 is a miss. You poke the spear at it, but it kind of it doesn't. I don't think it even knows you're back there. It kind of came wheeling around from the other side and pulls pretty quiet. So, all right, that's the first round. Interesting doings. Diogen headed for the steps. Badger's asleep. The badger's attacking. Wraith, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to here and try to shoot this badger.
Okay. 14. That's a hit.
15 to hit.
15?
Well, yeah, it's +1.
Oh, within 30 feet. I always forget that. All right.
That's
how many
all right.
damage?
I forgot it on the first shot, and I should have hit, but I wasn't
Okay.
going to interrupt the game. So 4 points of damage.
4 points is enough. Boom! It goes down. The arrow takes it right in its acid-burned head, and it falls down into the thing. Oh no! Even despite your leg, you're saddened by the death of this wonderful animal. But there's another one trying to chew on Arendar's leg, so could be there. Vondrum, what do? You're standing next to Titus. You just saw Diogen just go hauling into the place. He looks like he's definitely after Shealis. So
What are these? These are the doors. I'm gonna run up and grab some cover here.
okay.
And I'm gonna summon. So they'll appear next round, right?
Takes a full round to do it. Yeah,
It's a
so you
full
cast
round
it.
action.
So
But
actually, if
You
have
can't
to
move.
So yeah, if
can't
you have to
move.
move, it's going to take your second action this turn, and your
First action next.
first
turn.
action next turn.
Okay, I'll just take a 5-foot step and then I'm gonna summon, and I'm just gonna summon dogs of 1d3.
1d3 dogs. Okay.
So what's half of 3? 1.
1. Yeah, in this case.
Okay.
All right. So, what kind of dog is this?
What'd you
Badger
get?
hunter.
6.
Level 1.
That would be 2, Les.
That would be 2.
1, 2 is 1, 2, 3 is 2.
Oh, did she roll a d6? I was on a
Yeah.
different. Okay. All right. So 2
So-
dogs. All right. Let me
Just
know. I'm sorry.
They're just summon creature dog. They're very basic.
Celestial dogs. Okay. I think celestial Dalmatians are the way to go. So go ahead and when you get a moment, get me a hit point count for each of those dogs.
Celestial Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
There you
Do
go.
I need to
Perfect.
roll that? It looks like they're just 6. I don't know. They've got 8 in brackets. 6 is
That's what it says. 6.
yeah. What's 8 in brackets though? 6.
That's for the boosted kind, the augment
Okay.
summoning one.
That might be max. Yeah. Sometimes you can get max hit
Okay,
points on them. All right. Cool. Summoning dogs, getting it in. Arendar, this thing's wanting to chew your brain out. What are you gonna do?
Gonna offer a tea. This is the tea kind, right?
This is the tea kind. So yeah,
Okay.
it's like, but excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Swing. And I fumble.
Fuck.
But it's not a real fumble.
Unconfirmed fumble.
Yep.
14. Yeah, you made it. Okay, so all right, cool. So yeah, but that is definitely a miss, and we're back to Titus, who's got. I have a feeling that Titus has something in mind that he's going to do. No, so Titus, before you do that, I don't think you can see that badger, the one that's attacking Arendar. You saw Wraith. You could see the one. You saw Wraith shoot it with an arrow, and it looks like it's down. Beyond that, you don't. You can hear it, but you can't see it.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to move to here. Examine the badger. Make sure he's dead.
Well, you can't. So there's a door right there.
Oh.
That thing right there. That's like a one of those racks with doors in it.
Oh.
So you can't really get. Well, I guess you could. You just open the door and kind of look at it.
Maybe control Z in this to undo your move.
Don't know. You want me to put you back where you were?
I guess, yeah. Then I can take another. Where I've known that door was there, because
yeah, I mean it's obvious. You can see them. It's
okay.
They're just so. This is a door manufacturing company.
Oh.
So there's like doors, unfinished doors in racks.
They seem like quality doors.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Huh.
Elvish quality, man. I mean, it's elvish woodwork.
Oh, okay. Because I could buy one of those Bugs Bunny doors where you can, or hole.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. So I'll pull up here and say to Wraith, "What's cooking, Doc?" Can I see the badger now?
I think so, yeah.
All right, so I looked at Bartleby's Guide to Zoological Languages, Tautology, and Semiotics. And it turns out that badgers do have a language. It may not rise to human levels of language, but they do have a construct and some vocalizations as well as gestures.
I'm pretty sure this is entirely made up.
Why can you be so sure? All right.
Do you want to cast comprehend languages and try to figure out what this badger is saying?
No.
Frankly, by its activities, it's mostly saying, "I hate you, I'm gonna bite your face off." That kind of thing.
Kill.
No, I think he's got it in for badgers, so I'm not gonna bother. I just think that GM is predisposed to hate badgers. So I'm not going to get a fair break here.
That's true.
Stop badgering the GM.
Badger and scold him for his choice of words or their choice of words, whatever. Why is it not lighting up?
We should not badger him.
Well, so I'm all right. Why is it not?
What are you trying to do?
The badger. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I'm going to send some Grateful Dead love. A little acid.
Another acid splash. That sounds good.
So let me roll.
I heard a badger.
Yeah.
Sounded like it.
That's Cosmo. So
ooh, natural 20. Go to roll to confirm an acid splash.
Okay. Two.
No, roll D20 plus 3 again.
Oh, got it.
See if you crit.
Jeez.
Nope, natural 1, but it's still a hit. So 5 points, is that right? Oh, D6.5, right?
Yeah, so 2.
So 2 points. Okay, so acid gets on there, -2. And you guys can see the badgers. Can you guys see the badgers' health bars? No. Okay. How about now?
Yeah, I can. It looks pretty tasty.
No, I can.
You think he'd share?
No way.
I like that health bar. It's got protein.
So John, I don't know if you guys know John Velker. He's on the Saturday night game, but it turns out he's got red-green color blindness, so he can't read the health bars if they're red. So he likes the green ones. He's like, "Can you make a green one? It could make the health bars green so I can see them." All right, so that's Titus. Excellent work. Nail that guy. Oh no, they're killing badgers all over the place. It's a slaughter.
Ah, geez. All right. Well, plus I'm injured. I can't really go leaping.
You lost some.
around,
You've got
but-
some strength damage, but I mean, other than that,
Actually, that 1 point of strength damage doesn't affect you too much because you're I think you use your dex to. You did get the weapon finesse feat, right?
Correct, but my strength was at 15. Now, currently it's 14.
Oh, okay.
So that's -1 damage, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, can I guess I gotta punch the badger. I gotta do it.
Wait.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna kick or punch or strike the badger crane style.
okay.
Here we go. 1 unarmed strike, crane style, and 4.
That's a miss.
I
Okay,
think I
you were
just
having the
one
absolute
attack.
worst luck with rolls.
Rolling garbage. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a ton of great rolls at all. I mean, everything's kind of going to hell in a handbasket.
Maybe
here
we
tonight.
should tell Ono that badger anus is just like calamari.
That's true.
And if he kills this one, he can have dibs. on
You
the
know,
calamari.
I learned something, a little bit of badger science. When two badgers kiss, they essentially make one long tube from butthole to butthole.
Whoa.
Okay, I didn't know
Science.
that.
Okay, so yeah, you missed the crud out of him. It's the badger's turn, and
Mhm.
frankly, oh no, you're not getting anywhere close enough to these badgers to draw their ire. So he is going to go into a blood rage because somebody threw acid on him last time, and he's
Mhm.
going to try and bite Arendir's knees off.
Yeah.
Claw, claw, bite. Here it goes. We'll do 2 claws and then the bite. First claw, second claw, bite. Any of those hit?
Nope.
Damn, what's your AC, buddy?
22.
It's down there at the bottom, Les.
22. How did you get 20?
23.
How do you get 23 AC at second level? I'm
Oh,
doing
23,
something
that's
wrong.
wrong.
I'm doing something wrong here. All right, so it's snapping away and biting and hissing and trying to get it, but it can't seem to get close enough to you to strike. Torrent goes over here and sort of is hanging out there. Diogen goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you see him begin to go up the stairs. Well, whoever can see him sees him going up the stairs. And you hear him yell out, "Shealis, your time has come. I invoke the challenge. You are called out," as he's running up the stairs with this wand in his hand. He's making a ton of noise, like boom, 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 up the stairs, that kind of thing. All right, Poe, your turn.
Attack with the spear. 11 is a miss.
11 is a miss. You want to move or anything?
I don't. I think I'm going to send Lorelei up to follow him, though.
Okay. So she passes him going up the stairs, just like flying up. So Lorelei is small, right? Is it she softball sized or is she like Super Bowl sized?
She's, let me see. She's 1 foot.
1 foot. All right. So she's a bowling ball sized.
Well, but she's very skinny. I mean, she's human sized. So, she's 1 foot, but
Yeah,
Probably-
but she's
probably-
proportionate like a person.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's visible.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but she's not going to pass him. She's going to stay on the stairs. Where I put her is where she's at. She's going to basically follow him up the stairs.
All right. So he's down at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, he's going
just-
down. I thought he was going up. He's going
Those
down.
stairs are going up. These stairs go up. The one that you can see right here. These are upward stairs.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. So he's coming this way. Okay. So I should.
No. He's going up. So the stairs go up in this direction.
Okay.
Which
So,
direction?
so he's at the top of the stairs then, or the bottom?
He's at the very bottom of the stairs.
So then I'm going to stay behind him basically. So I guess.
Right. So yeah. So hold on. Let me draw this. And I hate that my color is wrong. So these stairs go up in this direction. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
those.
where do you, here, do you have to go up here first? Is this where you go up first? Or where do
Yeah.
you-
So this, right. So these stairs go up to the platform. And this is the platform, and it's 5 feet higher than the other floor. And then these stairs go up, and they're about 10, 12 feet going up into the second floor. But Diogen basically has his wand out. He's like challenging Shealis. Shealis, I challenge you. I'm calling you out. It is your time. And he's just like running up those stairs.
She's going to stay high, Les, like on the ceiling high.
So stay above him, kind of thing. Okay. And then what is Poe? To Poe, you just ran around over there?
I attacked and missed. So I'm
Okay.
done.
That's right. Okay. Wraith.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the badger with flank. So the attack will be at +3 because I'm within 30 feet.
Gotcha.
And it'll get the sneak attack damage.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Ooh, hey.
So 5 points of damage plus 2 points of sneak attack damage. So
7 points. Not going to be enough to kill it. The arrow jams in its like haunch, for lack of a better term. There's a better term, but I'm not going to use it. And
Ace?
the arrow just is ace, and this you hear it go, and it kind of looks around, and it kind of bites at the arrow shaft, kind of thing, and then turns its attentions back to Arendar to try and bite him some more, even though he hasn't bit him at all so far yet. Vondram, you're up.
So do we want to stop this guy? Like I asked earlier, like what's our goal? Do we want to stop him or follow up into the chaos, let him create the chaos and blend into
We
it?
decided that it was between him and her. That
Yeah, we're just
really
after
our
the
business.
case.
We get lucky, they kill each other and we pick up the pieces.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to put one of the dogs here, Les.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long does the sleep spell last?
A minute, I believe.
A minute? So it's 8 rounds? Is that right?
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Sorry. Hold on. Let me double check and make sure that's correctamundo, though. Casting time 1 round, 1 minute per level. He's second level, so 2 minutes. So
Okay.
a while. Now you can wake them up if you want. You can go over there and just slap them awake, or if you stab them and don't kill them, then they'll wake up.
Okay, I'll put both of them right here just to take out the badger, hopefully. And can they attack this
Oh, the
round, or
dogs.
they just
Here you go.
Yeah. Can they attack this round? They just here.
Yep. Here you go. You should have control over them. I just put them right there in the middle of the thing by Ono. You should move them. You can move them to wherever you want.
Can they attack this round, or they just appear?
They can. Yeah. No, they can attack.
One,
Now keep in mind that this thing is the big support post for the building. So it won't be. I guess it wouldn't be. I mean, I guess the dog could attack through there.
hit the alt cage on that, and then you can control where it goes.
shit. The which key? Alt.
Alt.
Well, I've lost it now.
There it is.
Okay,
All
a
right.
13 and a 19 lost it.
Both of those are hits. These
That is-
dogs materialize out of nowhere and start biting the crud out of this badger. The badger now doesn't care about Arendar.
I haven't done anything to it yet.
Go ahead and roll the bite damage.
5 points.
5 points. Ooh, you're not gonna like this.
There's one left. Okay,
He's
that's
got
what the dogs are there.
1
The dogs
point
are-
left. He had 6 points, so he's but the dogs are harrying this badger, and this badger is not in a good place. Oh, and it's Arendar's turn. Boom. Natural Twunzo. Roll to confirm. It's not going to matter. He's got 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
So that is going to kill it.
So that's my first action.
You chop it completely half. The second action is to hit Ono
Second action is
in the
to
leg.
Say, where'd that crazy mage go? And then tear off after him.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. You could see him up on the platform. I mean, he's going up the thing, and his focus is complete. He's like running up. He's catching up those stairs. He's like, the fight is on. Ha ha. All right. That's Arendar. Titus, what do you do? Both of the badgers seem to be down. The other ones are asleep. You look over on the left, you can see Torrent is kind of like searching the area, looking through pieces of wood, stuff like that. She looks like she's going over towards this other wood pile, like maybe she's going to look through it. You get the impression that maybe she's looking for the case, maybe.
Looking for the case, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, can I just ask her, ask him, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find the case. It may be hidden down here.
There's no way.
Why? Based on what?
Based on I want to be thorough.
Okay. Well,
and that's what Les wrote in his notebook that I was going to be doing.
Well, I understand badgers are good have good prison wallets.
I'm not sticking my hand up a badger's butt.
Well, then you're not going to be very thorough, are you?
What kind of revolutionary would I be with my hand up a badger's butt?
They make good mittens.
I'm sure they're quite warm.
Good mittens. Oh, man.
Are those mittens knit? No, they're badgers.
Beaver? No, they're badger.
They're badger. But yeah, that's what she's doing.
New and improved badger. I don't know. I guess I'll start looking around too.
All right, so you're gonna help her?
Sure.
So you do see that there are like a couple of tables like over here with stuff tucked underneath them. There's a couple of like planks and wood things over here. There's a pile of wood. This is firewood for the fire. But I mean, it could be anywhere.
Okay. Well, let's see. Do we know what kind of box or the dimensions?
Yeah, you do actually. So you guys will remember from when you guys were at the depository that the case they had a fake case that they were going to give you guys. Essentially, it's about the size of a. Do you know what an accountant's bag is? It's essentially a big square briefcase. It's larger than a regular briefcase, but similarly hard. It has, but it's bigger. It's like if you took two briefcases and stuck them together and made them a little longer. That's what an accountant's bag looks like. It's something like that. It's bigger than a regular briefcase, maybe 3 feet, not 3 feet, but 2.5 feet wide, and maybe 8 to 10 inches deep.
So probably not going to fit in a badger.
No, it would not be inside a badger.
Okay. What if it's a badger of holding?
Well, then anything goes.
I guess so. Are these? Oh, these are doors on horses.
Kind of. Well, doors, they're kind of doors like they're in metal racks. So they're in these standing metal racks, and inside the rack, the door is sort of mounted so that it can be worked on in a vertical manner. That's not everything. Like there's a door right here that's like laying flat that somebody's working on. There's another one over here, and then there's some, this is a table, it's got some tools on it. But most of the doors that you see in here are in these racks, which is why they're sort of like creating a weird terrain effect.
Gotcha. I guess I'll go stand behind Arendar.
Okay. Where's Arendar? Oh, way over there. All right, so you're going over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you can get to here if you want. Or you can get.
I will stand behind someone who can protect me.
Okay. Well, wait. So this is a 5-foot platform.
Oh, gotcha.
You can't just jump up there. I mean, you could jump up there.
I'm pretty spry.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, is that what you want to do?
Do I not want to?
It's up to you. You make the decisions, man.
Yeah, I'll do
This is
that.
a small little walkway, which is what I'm heading for, so I can run up through here and then start running up those stairs.
Yeah, so you were like right here, right? So if you want, or right here. So yeah, if you wanted to run straight across and like you could use a climb check to get up onto the platform here at this point right here, you could do that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like you would climb over the dead badger and find yourself on the platform here at the end of your turn.
Well, dead badgers are pretty springy, so I would suggest that. Yeah, pretty much like use. No, that'll put me in a vulnerable spot. I guess I'll just kind of tuck
If you
in.
want behind me, you want right there.
What?
If you want behind me, you want right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because where Arendar's going right now is he's going to go
He's
onto
gonna go
this
here.
staircase.
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
And then
All
come
right.
up.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll stand behind Arendar.
Okay, cool. All right, hold on a sec. We'll get rid of that, all that stupid stuff. Oh no, legs hurting, Badger's dead. What's on your mind, buddy?
All right. I guess I'm gonna. Who's left to fight?
Nobody. Well, you got a couple of sleeping badgers around here. Torrent is sort of searching through things. As she's moving across in this area, she's moving over into here as you sort of watch. Everybody seems to be following Diogen. The badgers themselves, the only two badgers that were awake are now dead. The dogs, or I think it was Wraith finished them off, or no, Arendar chopped it in half. The last one.
Okay, got it. Let sleeping badgers lie. I'm gonna go. Can I follow Lorelei and Diogen?
Sure.
toward the
You have
stairs?
to, unless you want to climb up on the platform and go the direct route. You'd have to take these stairs up. These stairs go in this direction up to the platform. So this
Gotcha.
way is up.
Can I do a climb check?
Sure.
One climb check coming up because let me see. Here we go. A climb check and 11.
Yeah, no problem. You just sort of launch yourself up, and it costs you an action to sort of climb up. But yeah, you would end up right about there.
Great. I'll move to here, and I'm gonna. Do I see anything up the stairs?
Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
I'm very curious as to what you get here because there could be something interesting that you see.
Damn it.
Nope, you don't see anything interesting.
You know my rolls tonight.
You have been rolling true garbage.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna just stay put and wait for the rest of my team to join me.
All right, badgers are out. Torrent is going to move past these badgers quietly, and she begins sort of searching over here, looking under the tables, looking through stuff, trying to find the thing. Diogen runs up the stairs. You hear him get to the top of the stairs. He's like, aha, you are mine now. And he runs in up the stairs. Hold on a sec. I have to do a quick thing here for these guys. So just ignore this roll. Sorry, did I laugh out loud? That wasn't what I meant to do.
Holy crap.
That was some good hiccuping, whoever did that.
That was the dog.
Okay.
Sounded like you just inhaled the dog.
+3. Okay. +3. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and do that because why the heck not? All right, hold on. She's going to go there. All right. So Diogen has gone up. What now?
I wouldn't do that.
She's totally doing it. All right. So she does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's what she's going to do. No, idiot. Sorry, I got multiple problems.
And the bitches is one. Ain't one.
No, well, these bitches are. All right, so she's gonna do that. Oh no, give me a perception check.
Coming up, a perception check. Let's see what I can roll. Maybe I can roll higher than a 5.
Actually, Lorelei. Hey, there you go. Lorelei, give me a perception check too. Ooh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna send you a message, Poe. you get that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, it's your turn too. Ono, 17's pretty good, but what you see is sort of, so you're behind Lorelei. So Lorelei is up near the sort of the ceiling, and you see Lorelei sort of do something like this, and kind of look around as she's flying towards to follow Diogen. So she's kind of like looking around, like something spooked her, or she detected something. All right,
But
Poe,
I
what
don't
do you
see
do?
it.
You don't see anything.
Right.
You saw Lorelei flipping around.
Okay. Right. Okay.
All right, Poe.
I'm trying to type you a message last time.
Okay. The second one.
Okay. Well, she will communicate that to Poe.
Okay.
So Poe can tell.
And she's still flying near the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay. The first
Poe
one.
whispered to me.
Gordon, the first one.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So let me. Okay, Lorelei is going to fly behind those two and tell her that there is. You want me to whisper that to them, Les, or you want to try to?
It depends. If you are going to yell it out, yell it out.
Okay. Well, she won't yell, but she will say, "I think there's somebody invisible that just came down the stairs."
Okay. And you just yell that out.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Andrew, do you have a question?
No, I'm raising my hand to strike the badger in anger.
Okay. All right. So Lorelei flies all the way back over by Titus and Arendar, and Poe yells out, "There's an invisible crew." What did you say? I forget.
I think there's something invisible that just went down the stairs.
Okay. You guys, everybody hear that?
I heard that.
And Poe, you've moved back over by the door.
Yeah, I'm going to guard the door to try to prevent something from getting out.
Okay.
I guess I'll go into reserve action or listening to try to catch that somebody is getting close.
Okay. All right. Top of round 4. Ono, give me a quick perception check.
Coming up. Hang on, sorry. Give me.
Okay, you you hear a couple of things. One, the first thing you hear is Diogen up there is like, "Ha, Shealis, finally, you and I will now your death and defeat is pending." And you hear her is like, "Fuck you, dude. You've been a dick all your life. I'm gonna kill you." So you hear those guys kind of dealing with. You also hear some other voices that seem to be seem to be, I don't know, they're too quiet for you to understand what they're saying, but they sound angry. And you can hear male voices and female voices.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence check.
We're fucked.
18. You recognize the male voice as the same male voice that you heard behind the door that said, "I thought this was, what is this all about? I thought this was a private deal. I thought we were going to hear for transactions." Not Larian that you hear. It's the other voice, the other deeper voice.
Okay. I am going to. Can I move right here? I'm going to do a spinning 360 kick.
Okay.
I'm going to stretch as far as I can and try to kick as much as I can into all surrounding squares.
Is that a power you have?
I can, well, I'm a monk. I can at least try to kick, and I mean,
There's no rule that states that. You as a DM can make a call. I mean, I can understand what he's doing. He's just gonna try and just swing around and kick as wide as he can, see if he can catch anything. But
it's mostly that I'm not trying to strike and cause damage. I'm trying to seek.
It's a non-lethal attack of sorts.
Yes, sir. And it's a well, the
Okay. All right.
It's like somebody called out. There's an invisible thing coming down the stairs. I don't see it. I couldn't hear it, but I'm going to try and feel for it. And if I feel it, if I touch something, I'm going to go after it.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know if you will.
Oh, yeah, I think
this?
that's a cool idea. I think we can make a canon that a monk can do, instead of, it's not like a strike, it's more like a search, but a physical search in a 360-degree circle,
Right.
you know, sort of a spin. But if you contact, it does no damage, but you have an idea of where
they're in.
you have an idea of where square they're in. So, all right, yeah. So, go ahead and roll to hit.
Should I roll a dex check or a to-hit check? Or
I think a 2-hit check.
Yes, sir. 2-hit check. So I'm gonna do my.
I think the 2-hit would be much in the same way as trying to strike a person with total concealment. You roll the 2-hit. In the event that you hit, you roll a 50% miss chance, and if you get both of those, then you hit something and you get an idea of where it is.
Okay. Can I now? This is not crane style. So should I roll flurry of blows?
No, you wouldn't get multiple chances. This is, you can use crane style. It's okay. Because that's your monk tradition.
Oh, what? Yeah.
13.
It's not?
Wait, what?
Crane style is something you can do that adds. It actually takes away from offense.
Yeah.
And adds.
Oh, it's an enhancement. Okay, so then then you would not get crane style in this.
Okay. Well,
cranes don't spin around.
True. Should I re-roll or should I? I mean, I just rolled crane style. We can add 2 to that, or I can re-roll.
Cranes can spin around if they have 1 foot nailed to the floor.
Okay, so all right, go ahead and roll 50% miss chance. Go and call high or low before you do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go low. And what should I roll again?
Wait a second. Wait. Is it your turn?
No.
I think it's Wraith's turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wondered about that. I just figured I missed something.
Eric, you're cutting in line, dude. Wait, all right, so hold that thought. No, hold that thought. I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it in its canon now, but you got to do it on your turn.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Gosh.
No, it's a cool idea. I understand completely why you would want to get it out there. But Wraith, it's your turn.
Wraith, I'm very sorry. I didn't even look, and I thought somebody said, "Oh no, go!" So I went. I'm so sorry.
No worries. I was digging what you were doing.
Yeah, I wasn't minding either.
So Wraith is going to move up here, go up the stairs, and take a position at the top.
Okay.
Again,
at the top of the first stairway. Got it.
Right. In the same way that Poe is trying to block the door, I'm trying to block the stairway.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because he can't move through a hostile square.
Right. Exactly. You're to get off the platform.
Right. Well, if he wants to take the stairs, if he wants to jump down, he's got plenty of other spots. But
sure. But if he wants to, no, it makes total sense. Doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to prepare something for next round if necessary. So reach into a pouch and grab a handful of caltrops.
Caltrops, very nice. Vondram, what about you? I saw you moved over there by the stairs.
Yeah, that's my double move because I'm that slow. And then
well,
I'm going to send the dogs. The dogs have scent. Can the dogs use their scent to try and see if they can locate whatever?
Sure. I will go ahead and give the dogs. The scent is 5 feet and 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet to tell presence, 5 feet to
So
tell exactly what square they're in.
How are the dogs getting up the stairs? Are they just running all the way around? They can't jump
They've
up.
got a movement under 40, so they can get up here. Can they jump up there? How high is that? Did you
It's
say?
like
a
5
foot?
feet. It's like 5 feet. It's
So-
pretty high.
They could probably jump up there then. Do I need to roll that?
Yeah, you'd have to roll a jump for them.
+4.
5 feet for a
Well, I mean,
medium
I don't
dog is
know that-
nothing. I mean,
I don't really.
Huh?
What's that? I know.
I said 5 feet for a medium dog is nothing, as long as it's a medium-sized dog, or, I mean, any dog could jump 5 feet with not even
All right.
thinking about it.
Vondran, can you see those?
+4.
Can you see those arcs? Can you see the auras?
The yellow. Yes,
Yeah.
I see a yellow and an orange.
Okay.
Okay.
Orange for that dog is, I'm going to do it on the other dog too, but orange is, I know exactly where they are through scent. Yellow is, I got a good idea of where they are. All right. So go ahead and put your dogs where you want them.
Damn. Oh, that's what I need. Okay. So that there, and then.
Does anybody else see those auras except for Vondran?
I don't.
Okay, good.
I can't see the orange or on the south dog.
No, hold on a second. Let me fix that. Why is it? That's weird.
Then can they communicate to me in some fashion? If they find it?
Message.
The dogs,
The
no.
dogs?
No, they cannot.
So I tell them to look for it, and then
You can command them in just the
I-
ways that you would normally be able to command a dog. Like to attack the badgers, you were just like, there's some badgers, sick them.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
So
attack invisible creature.
all right, the dogs have used up
Yeah.
their movement, I'm assuming. Yes. So okay, I'm gonna send you a message.
I'm going to share it with everybody, so might as well.
Okay. Well, all right. If you're gonna share it anyway, so you're just gonna yell it out. So this dog detects an
Yeah.
invisible creature right here,
Ooh, I was
right in front of Ono.
Wow.
I'm going to tell Wraith and Poe that it's right between the two of you, closer to Poe.
Me no.
I mean, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, brother, sorry.
Yep.
Oh, no.
All right. Is that it for the dogs?
And they're
They don't-
gone too.
I don't think that. Oh, they disappear.
2
they go back-
rounds, that's it, they're done.
2 rounds. That's it. All right. Bye, dogs. All right, Arendar. You heard Vondram say it's right by. It's between Wraith and Ono, closer to Ono.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we don't know who or what this is other than invisible and
invisible.
escaping.
Well,
As
it's
a
in-
mar-
Yeah, I mean, as far. I mean, all Lorelei was able to tell Poe was. I mean, is that something moved underneath her?
Probably that thief that originally took the thing.
Okay, I'm going to yell at Poe to close the door.
I will.
And actually, you know
Okay.
what? I'm just going to try and grapple whatever's there.
You're gonna try and tackle something.
Grapple. I don't want to end up on the floor when I'm done. I'm just going to basically go in as I can take out or put away weapons as a move action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting away weapon. And then I'm just going in with arms out, just trying to reach in. And once I grab something, I'm just going to try and grab it and hang on to it.
Okay. Okay.
Now, it's a CMD against their CMD, which I don't have a macro for that. So let me look that up real quick.
It's okay.
So
on, I gotta do a quick calculation here too myself. What'd you roll? 16. All right, let me do the calcs. So CMD is
It's 10 plus base attack plus strength and dex.
okay. 10 plus base attack plus strength and dex. Okay, so 10 plus. Ooh. Yeah, you don't get anything. You just reach in and there's nothing there.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's you, Titus. A lot of stuff happening on that platform. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Speaking is a free action, right?
Yep.
I'm going to ask Titus to come here.
Do I have any idea what's going on? I mean, I heard my fellow gamers talk about invisible stuff, but do I know as Titus?
Well, I mean, you would have heard them. You haven't seen. I mean, you don't. You haven't seen any invisible creatures. But everybody seems to be getting up on that platform and sort of swarming around this area right in here. Whoops, shit. Trying to figure out what's going on, and you just saw Arendar sort of like swipe at the air. Doesn't look like he got anything, but they're all sort of in that same area.
This is a carpenter shop,
I want
right?
to suggest a dangerous move.
Okay. I love
wondering
it.
if everyone can jump back while I do my glitter dance.
Ooh, glitter dance.
I remember
Gonna do some crafting.
Yeah, throw some glitter, but I don't want to blind everyone.
You're casting glitter dust?
No, I'm shouting out, letting everyone know I can cast glitter dust if you want me to, but you'll need to get out of the way.
So you want to hold until everybody gets out of the way and then cast, right?
Well, I'm asking them as a free movement, do you want me to cast glitter dust? If so, move out of the way, let me know, whatever. Hey guys, what do you want me to do? Should I cast glitter dust?
Yeah, if you got it, smack it.
Yes.
I would say yes, because you got a chance of blinding us that are there, but it's only for a little bit, and there's a lot more of us than there is of this one invisible guy. So
yeah, and there are other
you guys
people.
want to move back?
Even if he blinds me for a round or two.
What's that?
There's other people that can see him and do something.
Yeah, I would say throw it now and take the chance.
Okay, I will do that.
So glitter dust is a 10-foot radius spread of disgusting glitter that all DMs hate.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get you a 10-foot circle. Hold on, is it 10-foot circle or 10-foot radius? 10-foot radius, okay. Everybody's getting glittered.
Well, no, he can probably move it to only get 2 out of 3 of us.
All right, so you can move that 10-foot radius. Just move it to where you want that to go off.
You need to get this square.
So, okay, so
yeah.
Do I have a sense from what they're doing where this would go? Like
that would probably be.
Yeah, I would do it right there.
Yeah, that would probably be your. Well, if you move it a little south, I won't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
If you move it well north, then Ono won't have to deal with it. But this is the important square to get. So if you can get only 2 out of 3 of us,
then let's do that.
Where you're at now is not good.
Sorry, I keep moving it. I was
going to say.
Hey, now what is this? A Ouija board?
A Ouija board.
Stop it.
So yeah, that's
okay.
Probably
Yeah,
a good
that
spot.
looks good.
All right, here we go. Ba-ba-boom. The place erupts in glitter. All right, so we'll say, so just reading the thing.
Can you play Dance Boogie Wonderland?
I can do this. All right, so go into the glitter. So cloud of golden particles covers everyone and everything in the area, causing creatures to become blind and visibly outlining invisible things for the duration of the spell. All within the area are covered by the dust, which cannot be removed and continues to sparkle until it fades. Each round, at the end of their turn, blinded creatures may attempt a new saving throw to wipe it out. Will negates the blinding. Otherwise, boom! All this glitter gets all out of everybody. So let me
Blind.
see. What's a will save of this fella? And it's 15, did you say, is the DC?
Think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Arendar is
want-
blind.
I don't want to
Arendar, do the save.
Blind.
No,
Arendar, do the save again at +3.
no, we don't get that often, and I'd rather,
We get it once a day,
yeah.
and this is a new day.
But
It's nighttime.
But we might have more combats. There's something going on upstairs, and I'd rather use it. This one,
Okay.
I guess, where I can't see for a round.
If you don't want to use it, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to save it for something that's important.
Okay.
You
What is
are
this?
blinded because you stink at rolling. But I am also blinded because I also stink at rolling. But you also see the outline of what looks to be an elvish archer. It is an elf with a bow in her hand. Oh no! Where's your will save?
Will save coming
To
up.
avoid being blinded. Oh, I'm sorry. I blinded Wraith instead of Aaron.
A will
Sorry
save.
about
Here comes a will save. 25.
Oof.
that. Ooh, nice. You are not blinded, but all three of you, as Arendar, the elf, and Ono, are all covered with delightful golden glitter.
Okay.
I'm pretty as a princess right now.
Oh yeah, you're
You
like a
look like
vampire
Musashi.
from what's that? What's that?
Twilight.
Yeah,
From,
sparkly vampire movie.
the
I'm a
Sparkly
vampire from
Vampire.
Twilight now.
Yeah, you're Twilight. Who knew, Arendar, that you were so delightful? Oh no, you are not blinded, but you are covered in glitter. This elf has a
Grab her.
bow in her hand, but you see her like she was looking away. She wasn't looking at you, so she was facing sort of between Wraith and Arendar, sort of looking out to the left there. She had her back to you, Ono, but you can see that she's got her bow in her hand, and she's actually dropped an arrow onto the ground, and she's using her other hand to try and wipe the glitter out of her eyes.
All right.
But you can totally see her, sadly enough.
Okay. Well,
For
then, you know
me.
what?
And if she's blind, she's flat-footed. That means Wraith automatically gets a sneak attack, and that means she doesn't get Dex for her AC and all kinds of fun stuff.
Wow.
Well, plus I have flank with Ono since he didn't fail.
That's true. Yeah, that flank is still in effect.
All right. Great.
But it's just an elvish archer. She seems,
The fact that she's got invisibility means she's got something going on.
friendly. She seems nice. I don't know that you guys should kill her.
Well, neither does Ono. Ono is
Oh dear God.
Well, you can pull out your rope and try and grapple her and tie her up. You get a bonus, but she still can resist. And
all right. I'm gonna say, stop. We see you. You have one chance to stop and lay down your arms now. That's what I say
Okay.
to her. And
so I guess he can technically do that as a free action because talking's a free action. There's just a delay to see her reaction.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to delay and see what she does?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to move you down below her on the list here, and it is Torrin's turn. Torrin is looking over at you guys like, what in the what? That kind of stuff. So Ono, Wraith, and Arendar, give me a perception check.
I'm not going to give you one.
It's a hearing check.
Oh, it's a hearing one? Okay, then I'll give you that.
I think I rolled a 1. Oh my God.
Okay, 17. Wraith, what about you?
12.
Oh, 12. Okay, so Wraith, you and Ono are focused on the elf archer, so you guys don't hear it. But Arendar, because of your blindness, your other senses are heightened, and so your hearing is superhuman at this point. But you hear a bunch of things going on upstairs. First, you hear what you suspect is Shealis saying something like, "Challenge accepted, Diogen, you piece of shit. Come up and come on and face me. But I've wanted a piece of you for a while." You also hear a deeper man's voice going, "What is the meaning of this?" And then there's a woman's voice that says, "Shealis, hand me the case while there's still time." "No, you're not taking the case. The case is mine." That kind of thing. And then so that's what you hear kind of from upstairs. You also hear what sounds like the crack of some sort of spell going off.
Okay, I'm going to yell really quick. I hear him talking about the case upstairs. It's out upstairs. We need to get upstairs now.
No, later. Okay, so it's the soldier's turn. So you said surrender. What did you say again? Remind me. Surrender and you'll live, or give up and.
He said lay down. He said lay down. He said we see you and lay down. Otherwise, yeah.
Lay down your arms.
Lay down your arms so that we can kill you easily.
Right.
Okay.
Lay down your arms and we and surrender and we won't kill you.
All right. She's gonna try and wipe the stuff from her eyes again. And fails. She is still blind, and you see her sort of looking around. She hears you from behind and sort of stumbles forward a little bit, but she does not lay down her weapon.
You know, that's a mistake.
It's a mistake. The other thing is another thing happens though. You see at the top of the stairs another woman, elf, very much similar to the one you saw, hunches down, peeks through that little gap at the top of the stairs, and shoots at Ono after she hears you say that. Boom! Arrow comes flying out of there. 22 to hit. Is that a hit?
It is.
Yeah! All right. I like it. D8 plus 2. All right, here we go. Longbow arrow lands in Ono's bad leg, the one he's been favoring ever since he tried to kick that badger. Slams in there for 6 points of damage, and you hear Ono go, "That's my sore leg!"
Gummit.
And she immediately begins, she steps down another little ways and draws another arrow.
All right.
And yells, "Get out of the way! Move to your left!"
Yells at who?
You don't know. She's just yelling. Your turn.
My
Arrow
turn.
leg. Yeah, your new nickname is Arrow Leg.
Move to your left. Get out of the way. I assume she's shouting, not at me. All right. Ow! Ow! This hurts. Ow! All right.
It does smart a bit.
All right. You know what?
There's nothing quite like watching the kindness get beat out of a lawful good monk.
I'm trying to be a nice guy. You know, I'm trying to do the right thing.
From a long line of nice guys who have gotten it in the backside, knock it off.
All right, look, I'm very upset at the nice lady who shot me. I'm going to run up the stairs and punch her. I'm sorry. 1, 2, and I don't like to hit the lady. You know, 3.
I think if she's shooting arrows at you, I think you're okay.
Yeah, she's like an honorary man for the rest of the fight.
Okay. All right. I say, ma'am, I'm sorry. Boom.
Sorry.
I love this. He just runs out there. Sorry about this. Bam! Just like, right in the chops.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll it. She's got pretty good AC, and you've got a really crappy roll. I can't believe that's not a 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Is this really rolling 20s? He's not rolled more than like a 6 all night.
D20, yep.
Yeah.
I know. She just like, he's like, "I'm sorry," and then swings and misses her by like a mile. Throws that punch.
That's me.
All right. I'm going to take the, I'll leave it up there for a little bit. Well, no, you can't walk into glitter dust. It's already done, right? So I'm going to take away that radius and just get it out of the way. All right. That's Ono. Poe, what about you? You're over by the door. You got the door shut. What do you do next?
Guess I'm gonna go back. Where'd Lorelei go anyway? Let's see her. Oh, there she is.
She's over by Titus.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna send, since she can talk to me, I'm gonna send her up the stairs again, up high. 10, 20, 30. So I'm gonna get her to the top to see what's going on.
All right. She's gonna have to roll in acrobatics to get past the soldier, otherwise she's gonna provoke.
Okay, how high is the ceiling on the stairs?
It's high. Well, it's not. It's probably 8 feet. So I think she'll still provoke. Well, unless she does the acrobatics. She's got a pretty good acrobatics too, right?
No, not really, but good enough.
So to get past a person, you have to roll either a 20 or a 25. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me double check. Acrobatics. I believe it's 20 to just run past.
Very small and up at the ceiling, right up.
Yeah. Move through an enemy space. 5+ combat maneuver defense. So combat maneuver defense for these guys. CMD is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. What'd you roll?
21.
21. She's pretty small. And she's just like zigging and zagging. And Ono just threw a punch. I'm going to say she gets by. She gets past him. So I'm going to put her up over here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see 20 feet.
So does she have more sight than that? Does she have dark vision?
I believe she's got low light.
And that's 30?
Well,
Okay.
it extends regular vision.
Okay. I'm going to give her...
If there's any light, then she's basically, it's like being in the...
Gotcha. There is light. So I'm going to go ahead and give her this. So she sees a couple of things as she comes up there. So you see, all right, you guys, everybody can see this, I think. You see, here's Diogen and here's Shealis. And they are facing off at each other. And it looks like Shealis just snapped a spell off at him. He's got some sort of shimmery field in front of him that it looks like it went away. Hold on a second. Then you've got a bunch of people over here at this table. It looks like that they were sitting down. One of these chairs is kind of pushed over. This person looks like elvish maybe, or maybe gnomish. And she's standing on top of the table looking at this person here. This person is looking at this guy who has come around the table and has a mace in his hand. And he's like, he hasn't attacked her yet, but he looks like he might.
Okay, and is the case visible anywhere? Would that be this?
She's got it. Yeah.
You do not see the case.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that?
Can you guys see names on these guys?
Uh-uh.
Okay, hold on a second. Why is it not showing? Why would that not show? That's crazy. No, all right. Oh, that's why it wouldn't show. There we go. How about now?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let me fix this real quick for these guys. Boom, boom. It's only been a couple of months. I'm still not used to Roll20. Making a bunch of changes around here. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just do it for those guys too. I can't believe I screwed this up. No, I can believe it. Never mind. Okay. There we go. Better?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys can see pretty much what's going on up there. Yeah, it looks like Shealis has stepped over here and she's standing in front of her. There's a trunk over here that she seems to be very protective of. Diogen is just, they're blasting away at each other with wands. She's not using a wand. She's using regular spells. He's got his wand out and he's got some sort of force field around him. These guys are engaging in some other kind of, something else is going on over there. You're not sure what.
Okay, Lorelai's going to kind of scoot behind the stair wall just to get a little protection in case a range area spell goes off.
Okay.
And then Poe, I moved. He did like a move and a half to get to where he's at, and he can't do anything else. So he's done.
Okay. All right. Top of the order. Lots going on. Wraith, you're up first.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm going to move around to here.
Okay.
She's blind, so she can't take an attack of opportunity.
No, she is. She does not see you.
And I'm going to fire an arrow on the one that's kicking Ono's butt on the stairs.
Okay. 10's a miss.
11.
11's a miss.
Well, yeah, I figured.
They're all misses. Okay, so that's a miss. Twing. Nothing. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Vondram.
Can I see her? If I'm here, can I see this one?
There you can, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sling a mud ball at her.
Okay.
Wow.
I remember this.
I know it.
What does a mud ball do?
It's got a blinding effect, sticky mud, if I'm effective at it. I
Okay.
think I got
So you're trying to blind her
+5.
too? What is it with you guys?
We like them blind. Let's see here.
Where is that? Mud missile? Wait a second.
Mud ball.
Is this a power as opposed to a spell? Because it's not coming up.
No, it's a spell. It's a mud bowl conjuration spell.
Oh, it's on the witch list.
Level
Okay.
three.
I
Yeah.
see you. I see you. Hold on a sec. There it is. Blind opponent. Okay. And that's a ranged spell attack. 22. That's a hit. You hit her with a mud ball.
Yeah,
Let me
she's
just.
got a saving throw reflex.
Reflex negates. You cast a spell, a single ball of sticky mud, and launch it as a ranged touch. If it hits, the target is blinded. So reflex save. What's the
15.
DC?
15.
Her reflex is +4, so she is sharp as anything. She's going to try and get out of this. 15. Did that make it?
It's a 15.
15 DC.
So I
So
guess
it made it. Yeah. So she dodged just in time.
Now, wait a minute. Did she just have to do a ranged touch?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because it's usually a ranged touch or a saving throw. There's usually not both.
I'm looking at a thing. When you cast this spell, you conjure a single ball of sticky mud and launch it at an enemy's face as a ranged touch attack. If the mud ball hits, the target is blind. Each round at the beginning of the turn, a creature can. Oh, so she is blind. The reflex is to wipe the mud away.
No.
So she is. Yeah, you're right. She is blinded
sorry.
automatically, and she
Wow.
has to blow the mud away. I probably could have chosen a better set of words than that, but
It works.
she has to move the mud out of. So yeah, so it is in her eyes. Thank you, Mike, for clarifying that. All right,
Thanks.
so she will do on her turn. She'll do a reflex save to try and get the mud out, but she is currently blind, so that makes it very easy for you, Ono, to take advantage of a blind woman.
Sounds bad when you say it
In
that way.
combat. In combat, I mean, you have the opportunity right now to punch a blind woman. Arendar, maybe you want to punch a blind
Get a
woman
badger.
I am going to try a will save
to get out of the
to
blindness.
wipe the glitter out of my eyes.
Okay.
And no.
Nope, can't get it out. You are still glitter blinded. You want to stumble around a little bit, maybe fall off that platform?
No.
Okay. Titus Andronicus. Everybody is blinding the soldiers.
Blinded by the light. I'm gonna hold.
You gonna hang back?
It'd be easy to acid splash her.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Blindedness does not help with your AC. That's true.
All right.
Yeah,
minus
lose
2.
dex and take a -4 or something like that.
It's
so,
-2 and lose dex. So her dex is pretty high actually. So so yeah, essentially reduces to touch AC.
All right.
It's actually probably lower than that.
No, not in this case. I'm looking at her dex right
Because
now.
touch AC is assuming you can dodge it. She can't dodge.
Well,
and
it's not her touch AC. It's the equivalent of her touch.
Oh,
AC.
is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same number essentially. But no, you're right. It's not touch AC. It's just the problems that she's associated with. Yeah, it just happens to be the same. So yeah, do you want to throw some acid at a blind woman?
I do.
Sounds like the kind of thing that Titus would do. Oh yeah, nailed her.
All right, let's roll for damage.
Right in the face.
2.
2 points.
That's 3 points.
3 points? How come?
Because it's D6 divided by 2.
Oh, that's right. Right. It's so 3 points. Okay, so all right. So yeah, so acid gets on her face and begins to smoke, and you hear like she's trying to get it off. At this point, she does drop her weapon on the ground and is using both hands to try and get the glitter and the acid off. Torrent is still hanging around back here looking for the case. Diogen, you hear you probably hear Diogen's voice doing some sort of incantation, And then all of a sudden, boom, Lorelei sees an enormous centipede come Jesus fucking balls. That's not what I wanted. Centipede comes rocking out, appears from nowhere, and rushes over to Shealis and tries to attack her. Let's see how that goes real quick with a zig and a zag. Boom. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So that's him. All right, the soldier. All right, two things. So she's going to try and get the glitter out of her eyes again with a will save. Will save. I got to get this closer here. Will save is actually quite good. Oh, no, I'm looking at Shealis. Hold on a second. Will's not great, but okay. But it's doable. So, and that's a 15 to try and get the glitter dust out. Boom. Yeah, she finally gets it out. She looks up.
Wait a minute. I thought she got acid in her eye too.
Well, it's on her face. It's not in her eyes. Not permanently blinded. And then she uses her second action to pick up her bow. The soldier up here is going to try and reflex out of the mud ball and does that. So she is now not blinded either. And that, I believe, she can, well, no, she would, yeah, she should be able to shoot one at Ono now that she's not blind. I think so. She's got an extra action, right? She doesn't have to pick up anything. I think we're good to go. She's going to do that.
What is she shooting?
Longbow.
Then Ono
And
gets to
she's
smack her.
subject. Yeah, she's subject to an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit, that's right. She is going to, instead of that, kick out at Ono and try and knock him down the stairs, which is a bold move against the monk.
That is definitely a bold move.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Here it goes. 19.
Yes.
Miss. So she tries to kick you and misses. But she's staying right there. She can't move. So she's going to do that. Actually, you know what? She's going to take a 5-foot step up so that she's ready to fire next round.
Okay.
Your turn. What are you going to do,
Yes,
Ono?
sir. All right. I'm sorry, ma'am. I gotta punch you. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna go forward here, and I'm gonna do my crane style unarmed strike, and I roll a god darn it, ding it, shoot at fire. Rats.
Wow.
Rats.
Wow.
Rats.
How is it possible that you have less than +2?
You've got, wait a second. Whoa.
Why
wait
is there a
second.
-2 modifier?
There's a
in your round?
-2 modifier on
That's
here.
a crane style. Crane style.
Oh, crane style. You sacrifice to hit for damage, don't you?
You know, wow.
Nice
Okay.
to hit for AC.
Bugbears.
Oh, man. Okay, that is a solid miss. Anything else? Some
Nope.
cursing, perhaps?
I'm inwardly seething and a little bit embarrassed.
Okay. Poe.
I'm going to try to hit this elven archer again. And miss. Lorelei. I think I'm going to stealth Lorelei along the ceiling and try to get up so I can see what's going on.
All right.
So,
Can you move her?
Yeah, I was just trying to look up her stealth. So 26. So she is going to go.
So she doesn't like glow like Tinkerbell or anything like that.
She can, but she's not now.
Okay, gotcha. Well, everybody definitely has a bunch of things going on. So with a 26 stealth, that's going to be more than easily enough. So as she flies over to that area, she also sees this guy. So you guys remember this guy. That's good old Larian, except for he's in a very strange position. He's actually up on the ceiling, hanging up in the corner, and he's got his rapier in one hand, and he's just sort of watching what's going on. He's not doing anything. He's not jumping in, especially he's not jumping in with these guys who seem to be going berserk. But he's hanging from the ceiling. He's stuck on the ceiling and has his rapier out, and he's kind of like watching to see what happens next.
Proverbial fly on the wall.
Kind of, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
so
well,
that's...
Lorelei's got to move, so she's going to kind of back up when she sees him and get around the corner here a little bit.
Okay. All right. Top of the order. Let me go take a quick biology break, and I will be back momentarily.
Is Arendar still blind?
Yeah. Next round, whether I actually, no, I've only lost one action so far.
Shouldn't this have been your second?
No, I've only tried once to get out of it.
Ah, okay.
So if I blow it again next time, then it comes off on Titus's turn anyway.
Okay.
The only thing that gets me is I do have an action left, so I can take a swing if I make my will save.
If you can get out of it this time.
Right. But if not, it's going to be gone after this anyway, so.
Sorry about that. All right. So top of the order. That's Wraith.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot the.
I'm gonna get you some Depends for your birthday. That's no excuse.
I would like to try them, frankly.
Yeah, you just sit there blissfully for hours.
It's like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Missed again.
Okay, done. Missed again. There's a lot of arrows flying around and not hitting anything. You gonna move it all or anything like that?
No, I don't really see any reason to.
All right, Vondram.
Vondram's gonna use the spear on this chick right here by her. Is there any modifiers at all?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use the spear and attack her.
Kind of flanking.
The sphere?
A spear.
Spear. Okay, geez, I'm sorry. I was like, she's got some magic thing that I don't know about. No, spear. It's okay. I'm not crazy. Okay, go ahead.
Flanking.
Yeah, +2 for flanking.
With Wraith, yeah. So 17, is that with flanking added in?
Becomes a 19.
That is a hit.
No, it's, I only added one. I added one, so instead of 2, I should have added 2. It was 8, so it should be an 18.
18, still a hit. So you get her with the spear. Ow! She yells out.
And that is 1d8 plus 1.
Now that's a 5-foot spear, right? It means it's not a reach spear. Ooh, max damage.
No,
Dang.
it's a reach.
All right. Well, you were awfully close. Did you need to back up a little bit?
Then I would have had to take a 5-step foot step back.
That-
Or this way. I would go this way.
Okay. No problem. Which way? I mean, where do you want to be?
Right
It would
there.
still
I'll go
hit
there.
even without the. It still hits even without the flanking. So I mean, you place yourself wherever you want.
Oh,
Archers typically aren't known for their armor class.
so, but well, it hits without the flanking, so I guess I'll go here.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so that's Vondram. She gets a nice stab in. Arendar.
Okay, it's my last try for the. Nope.
Still blind.
So it comes, but it's only lasts for 2 rounds. So on Titus's turn, so actually, next turn is Titus. The blindness comes off then anyway.
It comes off automatically. Yep. All right, Titus's turn.
So my blindness goes away.
Let's see. I'm gonna throw
Mo acid.
So do I need to be right next to somebody to get flanking when I use a spell?
You can't. Flanking doesn't matter for spells.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna acid splash the elf lady once again, because that's just the way I roll. Oh, jeez.
Natty Onezo. Let's roll to see if you can confirm that fumble.
Oh, yeah.
I'd prefer not to.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a ranged touch, though.
Why? She's not blind anymore.
It's acid splash. It's ranged touch.
Oh, then it is good. It still misses her, but it's
Right.
not a fumble, sadly for me. It's not a fumble, but it does miss her. Splashes into the edge of the wood there and begins sizzling there. Torrent's still doing her thing. Diogen, you guys here. Let's see, what's he doing this round? So Ono and Wraith. Wraith, you're not a wizard of any kind, are you?
Not of any kind.
Okay. Well, Titus wouldn't be able to hear. So, okay. Actually, Lorelei would see Shealis fire a bunch of magic missiles at Diogen and watch them splash off of this force shield that it has up, and then Diogen comes back along with a similar spell that misses Shealis. She dodges out of the way. So they're going back and forth at each other, flat out fighting. These guys over here, this guy steps forward and tries to clout this woman with his mace and misses, but this woman right here on top of the table does some sort of like magic, and you can see this woman sort of stagger backward under the power of it. Doesn't look, you're not sure if she took any damage, but something hit her, and she looks over at this little creature on top of the table with an evil glint in her eyes. All right, soldier's turn. So she's gonna do a full withdrawal, avoiding attacks of opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why would you get one regardless?
Because you only ignore the first square. So she starts here. So she moves to here. That one doesn't count.
It's full withdrawal. Doesn't she avoid all attacks of opportunity?
No, it's only from the first square that you leave. So if you're going through multiple threatened squares, you still get the attack. That full withdrawal is meant, like I said, we don't play the rules right.
Well, obviously.
Anytime you move away from someone, they should get an attack of opportunity. We've never played that. And so that's what the full withdrawal is. And if you read the verbiage on the full withdrawal, it says it only makes you immune to that first square.
Withdrawing from melee combat is a full round action. When you withdraw, you can move double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened, and therefore visible enemies do not get attacks of opportunity. Invisible ones get attack of opportunity. You can't withdraw from combat if you're blind. You can't take a 5-foot step. During the process, you move out of a threatened square. Enemies get attacks of opportunity as normal. Okay, hold on. All right, so what she's going to do is this. She's going to move out of this square.
She can do a 5-foot step and I don't do anything.
To the south. Well, no, she wants to leave. She can't do a 5-foot square and withdraw. So she is withdrawing. So, and then she's going to take that and she'll get it. She'll draw. So she'll draw as she leaves here. She'll get attacks of opportunity from Arendar and Wraith, but then she's out.
But then she's out. Yep.
So go ahead and roll those because that may stop her. That's a hit. You suck. I hate you.
Wraith is using a bow. You get that?
I don't get an attack of opportunity.
All right. All right. So you hit her. That's a lot too. Hold on. It's not enough to kill her, but it's enough. She takes a slash. It's like 1, 2, jumps down and sort of falls another step, and she gets to about there. She's not on the ground, but she's up. She sort of turns around. So now she's below you guys. She turns around and gets her bow back out. You hear this one going, yelling, "Run out! Get out of here!" This one takes a step back to the top. Now she's on the top of the stairs looking down at Ono, and she is going to fire at him again. She has had it with his BS. Ooh, and she nat twinzos the BS. Let's confirm that. 22 is confirmed crit.
Ouch.
Is that a confirmed crit?
I think we just lost our monk.
No.
Yeah, his AC is 21.
21 AC. That is a confirmed.
Wait, no, he's been fighting Crane style, so his AC is 23.
Actually, no. With Crane style, it's 21.
It's
21 with Crane style.
Oh,
okay. All right. So that is a
I tried, Eric.
ranged crit. Let's see what happens.
So you want the chart, right?
Oh, geez, Louise. Oh, yeah, I'm going to the chart. All right. Ruptured abdominal cavity. Target suffers max damage and 1 con bleed.
Okay.
On the next round, you can make a fortitude check to negate the bleed.
What's the damage?
So it's so max damage on this is going to be, hold on a second, D8 plus 2, so 10 points.
Ow.
Oh, but I took the chart, so it's not tripled. So
That's
10,
why I was glad you took the chart.
Yeah.
10 points, and you lose a point of con, and you're bleeding con. So your con damage is going to you're going to keep losing con damage unless you can make and it's a D20 fortitude save.
Okay.
The D20, what do you mean?
It's a difficult DC 20, I mean.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yep. Ooh, shot in the dark. It's your turn. Go ahead. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and try and do that that fortitude save right now to stop that bleeding.
Sure.
Medic.
Yeah.
Fortitude save. All right, here we go.
You need to yell medic.
Where's my fortitude? Hey, hang on a minute. Let me just find this thing. Fortitude. There it is. Here it comes. Okay.
16, not quite. All right, so you do lose the point of con this round. Okay, so all right, he needs help. Poe, you're up.
All right.
Can I retreat or
yeah, you can move. I'm sorry. Go. Yeah, you can move.
Can
Actually, was it his turn? It wasn't his turn.
Yeah, it was actually his turn.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Can I do just a full retreat down the stairs?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm a clamber down these stairs. I've been shot several times.
He's got a big arrow sticking out of his gut. I mean, it's in his abdomen, and you can see he's got his hands on it, and you can see just blood pouring out of there.
Actually,
if you get right there, then neither archer can get a hold of you.
Okay, well, actually, I have an arrow in my leg and an arrow in my gut.
Ono's looking a little rough.
I'll reach out to him and say, "Come to me, Paul."
I'm having a very, very, very bad day. So I'm kind of stumbling. So if somebody could grab me and put me in the place where I should go, that would be great. So I say, pole arm, are you there?
Yeah. So there's 5 points for cure light.
All right, magical healing. So that stops the con bleed. So you're not going to lose any more, but you lose 1, but you're not going to lose any more from the bleed.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I'll pull the arrows out and all the other stuff going on too.
Okay, so you're going to work on Ono and kind of patch him up a little bit.
Yep.
And I got 5 back.
Yeah, you get 5 back.
Thank you.
All right, that's Poe. Top of the order, Wraith. What are you doing?
To here and try to shoot this one.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Are you
Roll it
fucking
again.
kidding me?
Fumble, 15 to
16.
hit. 16. That is going to be an unconfirmed fumble. It misses. You hit the door, but you do not get a fumble chart. Oh man, the fumbles just keep on coming. Bondrum.
No kidding. Jeez.
That's gonna be a magic missile time.
All right. Who are you
There
magic
you
missiling? So I mean, you've got an opportunity to take Ono out and get a verm.
That's actually a good point. I need a verm, don't I?
Everybody needs verms.
I'll be roll the damage.
You're rolling. So yeah, it's how many do you get? How many missiles?
I think I get 1.
1. Okay. So yeah, they automatically hit D4 plus 1 point. So I'm going to tell you right now, she's got 3 hit points left. Oh, down she goes. Boom, and falls to the ground. The bow and arrow clattering across the floor into the sand, into the sawdust.
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier. Vondra, you gonna move or anything? Maybe take that hot streak up the stairs?
No, I think I'm actually gonna stay for a minute and just make sure polearm and Ono are good. I'm just gonna hang out for a minute.
Arendar.
I'm good. I don't
You
need,
can-
I
you
don't
can
need to be
see.
the first guy up the stairs.
You can see, you can smell,
Yes.
you can hear.
And I look around and don't see any combatants, and I hear combat up above me.
Yeah, there's a, well, yeah, I mean, so give me a perception check, actually. Using your heightened senses. 18. 18. So yeah, you hear the unmistakable sounds to your ears of a magic duel. There's spells being cast. You can hear the snaps of magic missiles and other spells. You also hear something scuttling around on the floor. You also hear the sounds of some other thing going on where and it's that deeper voice. It's just like, I've got you now, that kind of thing. The case is ours, that kind of thing. Something else is going on up there too.
Okay. I'm gonna look.
As a free action, Pole's gonna say, Lorelei's up there and they're killing themselves. We don't want to just hang down here and wait and see what happens for a little bit. She's stealthy and hiding up there and watching what's going on, so she can tell us to go up there once this all plays out. Maybe they'll kill themselves.
Can we? I'll call back. Can we risk the case getting away? There's magic users up there.
Yeah, I mean, unless they can teleport, I guess, which they could.
Well, they're not going to teleport out of the city. We know that.
Not out of the city because teleport
Right.
is
But
ruined.
they can still dimension door or something like that.
Well, unless they've used the information in the case that we were told about that could help fix the teleport problem.
Right.
Well, that's right. I'm thinking.
Up to you guys. I'm just saying that there's a chance they're going to kill themselves up there right now.
Okay. Does anyone tell me about the archer at the top of the stairs?
She's a badass.
Yeah, Ono can show you his wide open.
Ono
guts.
came stumbling down the stairs full of arrows, so that's probably a good idea.
Probably as my vision started to come back, it's probably what I saw. It's coming down the stairs full of arrows.
Be careful.
Arendar very quietly goes to Wraith and goes, "Did you do that?"
We're not killing the monk, are we?
Wraith is like, I wish I could shoot that good.
We go blind for a little bit, and now we're killing the monk. All right. Then I'll yell to Poe, thanks. I'm not going to engage unless I have to, but I'm going to call Wraith to come with me and avenge. Oh no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You're going up the stairs?
But I'm on the stairs still.
Okay.
But I'm right next to that archer chick.
Yep, you're right there.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a single. Let's go for hard swing. And miss.
Tens a miss.
Okay.
All right. Aaron there throwed himself, not following orders, and throwed himself into the mix. Titus Andronicus. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening, and you feel like where you are, you're not in the middle of the crazy stuff, and that's really where you shine.
No.
That's good.
I'm good to be over here on the edge of the crazy stuff.
Plus, you think that there's a magic battle going on upstairs that you're not a part of.
Damn,
I'm good with that.
You got to get in on that, man.
I feel
Every
like
fiber of your being is saying, get into the magic battle. Show your stuff.
No, I'm going to wait to see whoever wins and then just tell them I'm on their side. Yeah, there you go. Good, you got him.
I'll go up here. Let's see. So is Ono beyond repair?
I wouldn't say beyond repair, but he's pretty beat up. He took a couple of well-shot arrows.
So I'm going to cast a heal spell. Only it's not a heal spell. It's the
Heavenly Fire?
Yes, thank you.
What does that do? Does it heal him? Really?
If he's a good guy, heals him for D4 plus 1.
Ooh.
So let's do that.
And we all know at this point he's an irritatingly good guy.
Yeah, he is. I'm tempted not to. So D4 plus 1.
He doesn't even want to hurt a badger.
Which is ridiculous.
We were all thinking badger stew. He's like, sorry, Mr. Furry Animal.
All right, so I heal him for 5 because I get plus 1.
It's already in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay, right.
Thank you. Thank you. Titus, thank you.
It's part of his celestial bloodline.
Yep. No, I see it. Very nice. Nicely done. All right, Titus. Okay, Diogen is
So, oh no,
doing
did you add 4
that.
more hit points?
I didn't.
Oh no, did you add the 4 more hit points?
I
again?
did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm now. I'm feeling much. But
I got better.
I got better.
He's no longer a newt.
I feel happy. Okay. All right. The soldier, seeing you come trucking up there and taking a big swipe at her with that falcata, she's like, backs up into the corner and fires at you, Arendar. And she is sick of your high AC too. Oh, but not quite sick enough to hit you. So she's, yeah, that's a 5-foot step. She's going to stay there. All right. So, she's immediately pulling another one. Probably going to have to move out of the way next time. She's got herself in a corner. That's not a great place.
No.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Okay. I say, friends, thank you for the healing. I needed that. I think I can stand in that now. When you fall off a horse, you get right back on. I'm gonna go trudging up the stairs again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And wait, where'd she go?
She is, well, you can't stand there because Arendar is right there.
I'm
So
technically right there.
So you end up right here.
Oh.
Now you can go past Arendar and you can see her here.
Mhm.
She's just fired an arrow at Arendar, you're pretty sure.
Can I reach her and strike her?
I don't think so. This is going to put you at 5.
If your movement's at 30, then no.
Okay.
Because you end up 30 at my square. And you can't end in my square.
Gotcha. I'm gonna stay.
What's your movement?
You know what?
Eventually it's gonna go higher. I don't know if it's higher yet or not.
It might be higher now. It's still a stair. You're still in the stairs. You can't just jump sideways there.
Oh, I
There's a wall there.
Yeah, there's a wall.
Okay. Is there a railing there or?
Yeah, but you can't really like vault over it. It's still quite a bit above you.
Gotcha.
I can.
Okay.
Well, that maybe you could. Give me an acrobatics check with your bummy leg and your
Okay.
bleeding
I've
abdomen.
been healed by my friends. So 28.
Okay.
Of all the times to roll this, so despite the fact that he's littered most of this place with his blood, he just comes up behind Erider and he's like, wait for Erider to get out of the way? Fuck that. And he just sort of reaches up, grabs the thing, and does some sort of like ninja flip over the edge and lands here.
So I look over and ask him, I said, are you a martial artist? He's like, no, but I play one on TV.
So you are in the room. So you just kind of like go over here. So you see a couple of things. One, oh no, you see these two. There's a dead centipede on the ground. The lantern Archon is like hovering around it, shooting little rays and stuff at it. Shealis is blasting away at, they're both doing spells. So Diogen is whipping wand spells at her. Shealis is doing all kinds of things. They've got shields up and that kind of stuff. It's a real brouhaha. Then you have these three. This guy here has a wand, has a mace out, and he's trying to bash the head of this woman here. Mm-hmm. This woman looks like she's about to cast a spell at him. Mm-hmm. This girl here, which you're not sure if she's a girl or a gnome or an elf, it's weird, is doing some sort of like magical shit behind this woman. And it seems like she's affected her because she seems like her movements seem weirdly jerky and that kind of stuff. You're not sure what's going on there. Then you turn around and you see good old Larian. Now he sees you, and you look over at him. You see him. He's looking directly at you. He's got a rapier in one hand, but he's in like the corner of the ceiling, like where the two walls and the ceiling meet. He's in that corner, and he's sort of hanging upside down, sort of spider-like, with his rapier in his hand, and he's not doing anything. He's just watching the show, really. Okay. But he's like on the ceiling.
And Larian, he's the guy who has the case?
You do not see the case. He does not have a case in his hand. He's not wearing a backpack or anything. He does have a rapier in his hand, a rapier that you remember that belongs to him.
Yeah, but he's the one we tied up at the warehouse.
Got it.
And faced at the little library citadel thing.
That's right. Okay. All right. That's right. All right. I guess my turn is done, but I can I relay any of this knowledge downstairs or?
I don't see how.
All right.
I mean, you could yell it out, but it's kind of it took me like 2 minutes to say it.
Okay.
You've got 6 seconds.
I better start now.
It's a brouhaha.
It's a brouhaha.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, Poe, you healed up Ono, and he's like, "Thanks, Doc," and then immediately turns around and runs up the stairs. At which point you hear Arender going, "Holy shit!" And there's a big thump on the ground, almost directly above you. You're not sure what that is, but it was probably, considering the level of hit points that he has, it's probably Ono falling on the floor. You certainly don't suspect that he just whipped out some masterful ninjistic shit to flip over the freaking chair, the rail that goes over by the thing. That was awesome. 28 acrobatics roll. Give me a break.
I'm just going to move up behind. Is that Wraith, I think? Or no,
that's Arendar.
That's Arendar? Okay, you're going to move up behind him? Yeah. So you can see Ono like on the other side of the railing, and he's just kind of like, looking around like Batman in the old live action thing. And you can see, you see this elf soldier. She's getting like another arrow in here. She looks desperate. There's a battle going on. You can't really see behind there though, but you know what's going on because Lorelei has told you.
I guess I got enough movement. I guess we might as well try to just take her out. I'm going to move past Aaron there, and I got one attack. Maybe I'll hit once.
Okay. You're going to attack the soldier?
Yep.
Okay. 16's a hit, yeah.
All right. Finally. Hit something.
I don't like it. Decided to go against your own advice, huh? 4 points of damage.
Nobody else listens to me. Why should I?
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna just pop the damage hits on here. This guy, everything seems to slow down in slow motion. You see this guy here just clock this woman with his mace and hit her, sort of like bean her. You think that whatever spell that the woman on the table did to her sort of slowed her down just enough that he could get through and bash her. She also is like, you see her sort of like doing some sort of like spell, at her again. Nothing explodes, but you see her sort of like kind of like cringe away from the spell. So at which point she just kind of looks over and goes, like, you see Sila look over at Elenwe and just goes, "Stop that!" And there's like this huge echoing noise, boom, that goes off, and Elenwe is hit by this and is thrown backwards off the table. Some sort of sonic burst went off that just blasted her completely off the table, and she takes some damage too. So hold on, let me do that. And so that's 8. That's 8. Boom. So she's hurt. She falls over. She's kind of clawing herself back up. You see Shealis shoot like a big wad of magic missiles. Only these don't look like regular magic missiles. They're differently colored, and they're sort of like winding around stuff, and they're trying to like worm their way around his shield. But you see Diogen's kind of like, and that force shield that he's got in front of him is sort of moving to block him, and none of them seem to get through. And you hear Shealis just like screaming in sort of frustration, and you see her beginning to do another spell while Diogen is sort of focusing on his wand, and you can see it sort of pass through Dune style through the force shield to sort of like where the point of the wand is pointed at Shealis. Okay, so that brings us to the top of the order. Wraith, what are you doing?
I'm going to move up here, which I assume will put me right here.
Okay.
And I can, the soldier is now, I can, even though I'm on the stairs, I can still see her, right?
You can see her.
So I'm going to take a shot at her.
Okay.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
5 points of damage.
5 points. That'll do. That will do.
And I can't see her health bar.
It's
probably obscured in the
it's obscured
outside
by
of
the
the
wall.
map darkness, but yeah.
You can see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, let me. I'm sorry, I nudged her accidentally. She's in that corner, but you can sort of see it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Wraith. Vondram.
I say, come on, Titus, let's go. And I'm gonna get in line to go up the stairs. Double move. I'm done.
Okay.
No, I've seen Three Stooges. I'm not standing behind that.
Arendar.
5 foot steps right there.
I say, let her go. 20's a hit. 12 points of damage. The falcata bites deeply into her shoulder. Ah! She yells out and staggers backwards. She's still alive, but she's bleeding profusely from this wicked wound from the falcata. Any other things you're doing?
Nope, I'm done.
Titus.
Titus will come up the steps to, I'm not sure where that gets me.
So
I'm here.
You're gonna run
I'm not
past
sure
everybody?
where what?
You're gonna run past everybody?
I'm not that stupid. I'm just wondering
Okay.
if I can stand behind Vondram and still hit the elf.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. So essentially, you would be moving to like right here. Hold on. Right there. You're at the bottom of the steps because Vondram is right here.
All right. Let me.
Give me a perception. There's a lot of people in the way, and you're looking up the steps. You might be able to see her head.
Like she's crowning.
Kind of, if that helps.
Dang it! Where's?
Give me a perception.
I can't find anything on here. Perception. Dang it. Oh, here we go. All right.
What'd you get? 12?
12.
Man, I mean, if you're thinking about throwing some acid, you think you could maybe hit her, but she's gonna get partial cover.
Yeah.
Geez. All right. Maybe I'll magic missile her.
Ooh. That may finish her off.
Well, I would have. Oh, and we want her alive.
No.
No.
Well, all right then. I'll go with magic missile.
All right, D4 plus 1. I'm telling you right now, she's got 4 hit points left.
Okay. Let's do this. Shite.
Ooh, 3 hit points. Blam! It hits her, but she's still up. She's up against that wall, like
Surrender now.
Diogen lets loose with his wand a frost ray, which hits Shealis and does damage to her. She is wounded badly, but she responds. Well, she's going to respond here in a minute. Let me go ahead and put her in the thing here. Actually, she's going to go there. Boom. So she's going to respond here in a second. She's hurt badly, and Diogen seems to be getting the better of her. Soldier is up. She throws down her bow and says, I surrender. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. And she backs up in the corner with her hands up like this. Shealis, actually Poe and no.
Speaking as a free action, and since it's her turn, I'm going to say, okay, lay down with your head in that corner. Lay down on your back, on your stomach with your head in that corner.
Fine. She drops down and lays down. Don't touch
so
my
she can't
butt.
see what's going on, and her head's in the corner. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, she's thrown herself prone and she's looking the other way.
Yeah.
Ono, Polearm, give me a perception check. Okay.
Never mind.
Poe.
don't
All
see a
right.
thing.
So you don't see anything. Poe, you see a couple of things. First, you hear this woman over here yell, "Victor, aid me!" And suddenly you see, beep, a little creature pop in and fly over and attack this guy with like a little curved dagger. And he gets him, stabs him in like the shoulder. You hear this guy, "Oh, what the frickity!" And he gets him, he's blood gushing out of there. And you hear this little creature like, ah! He's stabbing away like a psycho. But worse is you see Shealis, you see her get hit by that frost ray, and you can see that she's growing more desperate. And you see her hand just come up, and there's fire, a ball of fire
Oh my
that
God.
she throws at Diogen.
Oh shit.
The problem is hitting Diogen is going to do this.
Oh really? Oh man.
A boom! Fireball!
He throws it behind him.
Yeah, she throws it behind him essentially because she doesn't want her lantern archer to get hit. So she's setting the course that way. All right, fireball goes off. Boom! Reflex saves all around.
I get fireball now. Okay, shot with the arrows. Fireball. Man.
Hey, Les, is Bondra in it?
Vondram is in it. Yeah, the fire pours down into the stairwell.
See, this is what I'm going to take your save for.
And at +3.
So it's your save +3. What's that?
My save for reflex is
That's actually, yeah.
7.
So I get a +10 on this.
You get a +10. Try again.
Oh.
See, much better.
Much better.
Fireball goes off and does 14 points of damage to anybody who didn't make their save, and 7 to anybody who did. Diogen takes the brunt of it, and frankly, the damage is low for the rest of you because Diogen just gets smashed with this thing, and he is very. I mean, he's and he staggers backwards under the.
What's the DC?
Oh, I'm sorry, DC 16.
Oh, we get to roll a DC?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
reflex
was a
save.
reflex
A
save.
reflex save. If it was below 16, then you took 14 points of damage. If it was above,
Yeah, Bondra just rolled down the stairs dead.
Dead or unconscious?
Unconscious. He's at 0.
At 0. So
actually, if you're at 0, you're still up.
Yeah, but you're hurt.
You're staggered, which means you only get 1 action per round, and if you take any offensive action, then you fall unconscious.
Evasion. If you make a successful, you do. Yeah, that's true. So if you've got evasion, you make a successful reflex save. You take 0 damage.
Right.
I don't think I saved. I rolled an 11.
An 11. That's not good enough. So yeah, you take the damage. So Ono's down too, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh.
But,
What negative are you at?
-3.
Where is Poe?
He's up here.
He's not in his room, is what I meant.
Oh. I see him.
Oh, my screen is froze.
Well, I
Chuck has a perpetual face of wonder.
How much are you down, Gordon?
I got 11 left. No, did it not go?
Yeah, the lady who just surrendered didn't make it.
I'm having a bad night.
A lot of ones.
Maybe now we can go downstairs and wait till they all kill each other off.
Right, yeah.
All right. So Ono, you are down, right? You are unconscious.
I am at -3. So yes, I guess I'm down.
So what's your constitution?
My con is gonna be. Let me find that again. Sorry. Where'd it go? Where's my
-1.
Anybody else down? Anybody else all the way down?
No.
Vondram, I know, is at 0.
It's what, 3?
My
Oh,
con
is
is
it
15.
15. All right. So you need to make a con. I think it's a con save at DC 12.
Okay.
Right?
Do I do that now?
Wait a second.
It's 13.
13. Okay. So to keep from losing a point.
Okay. Do I roll that now?
Just do a fortitude save.
Yeah, fort save. Sorry, not a con save.
And you're trying to beat.
Fortitude save.
You're trying to meet or beat 13. Okay.
There you go.
Woo!
So
all right.
you stabilize at -3.
Yep. So you are not losing anymore, but you are still unconscious. Tough guy. Takes an arrow to the guts, bleeds all over the place, loses con, loses strength, gets blown up, self-rallies. He's still like, I'm just sleeping. Poe.
And I'm gonna grab Poe by he didn't even have any hair to grab him. I'm gonna grab him. Does he have any clothes that I can grab? Good Lord.
Yeah, they're a little scorchy.
All right, I'm gonna grab something by him and drag him down the stairs.
Okay. You can only move half speed dragging him, and he's going to bump his head on the stairs.
I just want to get close enough
Yeah,
where I
he's
can
gonna
see
bump
everybody,
over.
and then I'm gonna burst.
Okay. So
Actually,
you're-
probably do that from top of the stairs. Still get everybody.
Well, I don't want to heal the people up there though.
Well, you can heal Diogen. He's on our side.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, well I'll get somewhere where at least I know that I'm getting everybody.
And yeah, if you stay at the top of the stairs,
I can't see. Where is Vaughn? Is he?
Vaughn's right here.
I'm in the middle of the stairs. I'm in the middle of the stairs.
Yeah, so you're on that space,
Right.
and actually,
Okay.
Ono can't stop here because that's where Titus is.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pull him up like next in between Aaron Dare and Wraith.
Yeah, if you pull right there, then yeah, that's in the middle
All
of
right.
everyone.
So
There's a
where are
piece
you?
There.
I'm not sure where. Oh, there I am. So
you can't be there because Vondram's there. So you're going to be there.
And right there, yeah, you get all of us and none of the NPCs except for Diogen, which we kind of want to heal him. So
yeah. So 5 points to everybody that's down.
Thank
All
you very
right,
much.
that'll bring some people back. Vondram,
thank you.
Ono,
Thank you.
back in the
Thank you.
game. Ono, jump up and fight.
On it.
All right.
or
By
not.
2 points.
Top. That's the next round. All right. So a couple of things. These guys are a little shocked by that. So this little dude stabs this guy again, hits him, does a few more points of damage. So he's not paying attention to Sila anymore. He's turned around and he's trying to swing at this guy and sort of clouts him a little bit and sends him sort of flying across the room with his mace. So he's over here, but you see him sort of like flying around. So this guy is like he's a little dude about maybe the size of a big house cat, but he's got like little bat wings and horns and red eyes, and he's flying around like a little cheese. This woman gets back up at the table, stands back up after the sound burst, and levels a wand at Sila, and a little red ray goes and hits her, and you can see like black energy like being sucked back like a feedback loop up the thing, and you see her sort of like get more hit points from it. It's just, she's like sucking healing out of Sila as Sila's hit points go down. You can see her like, and she's getting hurt. Help me, Victor. These two are still recovering, but you see Shealis, Diogen's shield is faltering. You see it sort of like blacking out, and you see Shealis kind of come around here, and she's just like, now it is your time, Diogen, to put you away for good. And you begin to see her hands come back up. She doesn't throw anything. And Diogen's staggered backwards from the fire, and he's scorched and blistered. And
He did get healed 5 from Poe.
You got 5 back from Poe? Okay.
Yeah. That burst reached him. So
Okay. So he's a little better. His blisters aren't suppurating as much anymore, but he's still pretty hurt. Wraith, what do you do?
Wait, is it the top of the order?
It is.
It's 11.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Damn,
Time flies.
time flew, man. You guys, all right. So it's 11 o'clock. People got work in the morning. We'll stop there, and then next time in 2 weeks in Bellis Res, we'll start right back up with the next round, which will be, according to my calculations, round 11. and that's where we will be because it matters. what
Thanks
round
for
it
the
is.
bonus night of gaming.
Yeah.
Nah, thank you guys. This was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you guys are having fun.
Having
I
a
do
blast. Thank you.
love blowing up player characters with fireballs.
So, I mean, I had the least effective night that I've had in a long time.
you got brutalized, man. I saw more ones and twos.
What are you
threes.
talking about? You kept the cleric busy all night.
Yeah, he had plenty to do.
You made Poe feel wanted.
That's right. There's a good support action.
This is great. You know, thank you, Poe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I helped.
Night out.
Yeah, he did help. So Titus was doing. He was throwing acid around and healing energy. Titus is really showing up, man.
Heal. All right. Good night, all.
Good night, you guys. This is great. Thank you so much.
You guys.
Sweet dreams. Take care. Good night.